Give it a minute. Does someone really quickly want to harass Avo and... Well, yeah, just Avo at this point. I see you online, motherfricker. Get back here. Alright, cool. Well, I might just have to get this kickoff going without people. And if I have to, that's fine. We can work with that. Also, welcome back, everybody, to the non-existent viewers that we don't... Of course, Zeph is first, always. To our non-existent viewer base, welcome back. Oh, wait, we can ping all the rich people. Not even, it's not even... No, it's like not even. Here, 1 second. I can ping all of the people in another server I'm in. And this, just because I want to see how many.
That promotion channel, here we go.
Yep.
Please donate to us.
Bro, I don't even have a working donation link.
Just give me the money. Just find me and give me the money.
Only you? What about us?
Okay, I'll send the address to us.
Oh, I'll make sure that you guys get money, maybe. Perchance.
Please,
Must have
sir,
tried
can
to
you
build a
donate
laptop.
$1? No, it's mine.
I want 15%.
Yo, we gotta.
Too much.
Where's that? Where's the? Oh, yeah, there we go. We're pinging the rich people. Not even.
Come join and give us money.
No, we're pinging our like semi viewer base. All right,
Give us money.
Do we know where Avo is? I will text him,
Dead.
but if he's dead.
Dead.
He's at the bottom of the locker. He's at the bottom of Davy Jones' locker, and there's no getting him back from that.
Oh.
He's at the bottom of the locker. Okay. So, I'm not getting any response here. So, what do you say, we all start this off? And, why don't we, get this ball rolling, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Yippee! Well, without further ado, welcome back, everybody, to Dungeons and Dragons Mystic Twilight. How's everyone doing today?
We chillin'.
Very not good, I guess.
Oh no.
I have new shiny math rocks.
Alright, always good. Musty, Nessa, how you guys doing?
I have returned.
Whoever set the status for the VC, that is great. That is awesome. Okay. So, last time on Mystic Twilight, but this was our, I guess, equivalent of a beach episode. There was no beach, don't get me wrong. But, so the party had made it to the Yuan-Ti city, and finding themselves with way too much time on their hands, decided yeah, well, let's go do some sightseeing, enjoy the sights and sounds, and all the who's it's and the what's it's and the whatnot, you know. Visit a few shops, buy some clothes, take a cold bath because it's hot and humid as frick in this place. This is what you get for living in a jungle. So that happened. There was also a little bit of sparring in the arena. Met the queen. That's cool. So on, so forth. Yada yada yada. Welcome to the beach episode. Well, welcome to the post-beach episode. So, yeah, let's get started. Get the quest portal going here. So, since we have some people here who were not here last time, I'm just going to use the generic city background because I don't have one specifically for the Yanti. It's very hard to find like a jungle village thing.
Fair.
So,
Gotcha.
we're going to turn off the music because that's the wrong music for this scene. Anyway. Yeah. And away we go. So, everyone else who was there last time, they're off doing their own things, which leaves Abram and Maji, remind me your character again. For MT, is it Kiryu or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hold on. I can be right back.
you good. Abram, Kiryu, I know he just left, but you guys have got some time on your hands to kill. Yeah. I was about to
I
give you
eat. I consume.
Yes. Real quickly, you are actually just really, I'm passing out some information because you weren't there.
Okay, yeah.
So, you are staying in the tavern of an old war friend of yours. That is to be noted. Another thing is that, there is an array of NPCs, you know, to chat with if you're feeling like chatting. A lot of, you know, some key ones being, a Dragonborn monk-esque character, I think is what I would call him. There's a tiefling in full mechanical armor, as well as just
Full mechanical what?
full mechanical armor, and there's
Okay.
just there's a host of people around. There's the shops, any number of shops and other fun things. The arena. You could choose to go take a cold bath if you wanted to. That is, your rooms have been paid for. So,
Okay.
yeah, you've got some time to kill before you have to go to dinner.
Got you.
So, how would you like to kill some time?
I would like to eat, but also, I don't know. I don't actually know. There's like, I mean, I get that there's people. Are there any, like, are they talking about anything interesting?
Perception check.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna talk to the bartender
Yes,
about rumors nearby.
your old
Know what I'm
friend,
saying?
your old war
My
friend.
old pal. Yes.
Um,
Exactly. That's the move.
His name's Viprex. He's a almost fully serpentine Yanti. He's like, ah, good to see you again. Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, what's been going on around town?
Not much, really. I mean, outside of the alliance with the Warforged, which I'm sure you're aware of, and
Yeah.
just some... Well, I mean, there's not really much, honestly. We get travelers here or there, passing through. Well, things with the lizard folk and the grung are going well. Smooth relations. There's a lot of...
Well, I mean, what about a little bit more local? Like anything in the city, anything crazy? How about these travelers, these visitors hanging out here? Anything they've... Do you know anything they're doing right now? What are they seeking? What's the quests, you know?
Most of them are... Well, most of them come for the arena and other... Well, obviously, you know. Other things of the sort. Some of them are just stopping by on the way through to the port cities further south. But it's not... I mean, a few of them are monster hunters. Got some... Well... They do what they do. They get paid for it. There's not really much that's been happening. I mean, your father has been down in the arena a lot. Your older brothers have been, well, doing what they do, you know.
Yes, I see.
I will say, second eldest, oh lord. His name is, he pauses and thinks for a moment. Oh lord, what was his name again? Sorry?
I would love to say I remember, but I also don't.
I don't either, that's why I'm looking it up. Oh yeah, Konda, the wizard. He's been making some, well, not problems, but his predictions are getting
strange.
Intense.
Intense.
Not that he's ever been wrong.
Tell me about these foreshadowing predictions.
Well, he actually predicted the arrival of you and your group not 2 weeks ago. And then...
Wow, isn't that something?
Well, it is terrifying. He also stated something along the lines that he could see something happening over the eastern seas, but he didn't really say much about it.
Ah. The eastern seas, you say? Perhaps I'll go talk to him about it.
Perhaps your family is summoning you and your friends to dinner later this evening. So...
That seems like a good time to bring up the eastern seas.
Yeah, well...
Alright.
I mean... Anything I can do for you outside of that? Get you a drink or some food, maybe?
Yes, give me a... I like point to the tiefling in the mechanical armor. What's been their favorite so far tonight?
That one. Here. He reaches back and pours, grabs like a small glass of very like amber red alcohol.
Oh.
And he pulls out, he sets down like a small glass, pours basically a shot. Just passes it to you. He's like, strong stuff. Something they brewed over on the port city.
Right. This does look quite good. Can I take 2?
Sure.
I'm gonna walk it over to him and talk to him about what he's doing.
He pours you a second one, and you make your way over to the tiefling. And, he looks up to you. Okay. So this tiefling is in full mechanical armor, and I'm not talking just full plate, I'm talking like this has been machine enhanced. Like, there's like...
So like he can...
sorry.
Sorry, no, you go. Oh, I was saying like he can like... I was just listening, sorry.
It's like a mix of like Warforged technology, and full plate armor. Some interesting things to note are the fact that, let's see here. His tail is completely covered in armor, which is kind of unusual. And he seems to have this thing, like, on his back. Like, the back piece of his armor has a very weird shape to it that doesn't, like, in your mind, you're like, how is that practical? Like, there's more plating that extends out from the back than there should be. And in your mind, you're like, how is that practical?
I see. I'm like, he's very back heavy.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I go to sit down to him. Or, sorry.
No, you're good. Go.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to sit down to him. I'm like, hello, stranger. And I sit down and I place the one drink in front of him and one drink in front of me. I'm just like, what brings you here to these parts?
He laughs a little bit. The helmet retracts from around his face and kind of around his head, really, and just kind of slips back in the rest of the armor. It's like, well met, stranger. And, well, well, before we get into what I'm doing here, might I ask your name?
Oh, yes, I should introduce myself. My name is Abram.
Son of the royals, right?
Yes. That is I.
Nice.
I'm just, visiting back. It's been a while.
He laughs a little bit and extends a hand, like, Talira. I'm an artificer from up north.
Ah.
It's good to meet you too.
Artificers always interest me. The science behind it.
A lot of
That's cool.
It's interesting. I actually moved down here a few years ago. See what I could learn from the Warforged and all of their mechanics and such.
Is that where you get your armor from? It's very, very unique. I must say.
This? Yeah, built it myself actually with some help. Yeah, we were, a group and I, we were looking for some old broken down war machines to scrap for materials, and instead of gold, I took my share in parts. Managed to fashion myself this. Works great. And he kind of like pounds a fist to an open palm. It's like, strong stuff.
Imagine. Stuff is super. I don't know. That stuff just looks. It's really heavy duty. Are you just are you a warrior by trade? Or
50.
I guess you are an artificer.
Well, I dabble in combat, but my strength is more my intellect than anything, really. Outside of this piece of metal that I wear on me, you'd find I'm not much of a challenge. It's
I don't know. I wouldn't count yourself so short. I wouldn't sell yourself so short.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm not really... Well, I'm not naturally strong in the sense of physical strength. So... But, it does work wonders, and, well... I've been grateful to... I've been grateful to work among your people, and...
That's... Yes, yeah, no, sorry. Yes. Well, that's very cool. I look forward to seeing you in the arena. I take it.
Oh, you'll see me.
Alright.
It's,
Awesome. Good to meet you.
good to meet you as well. Oh,
Now,
one more thing before you go. Supposedly there's a tournament coming up in a week or two. If you're interested. I know my friends and I will be there, so...
tournament? Alright, I'll let my friends know. That sounds fun. Alrighty, well, yes. I should be going now, but thank you for your time, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Alright,
Alright.
I don't know, what...
I got people DMing me. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
I was just saying, like, what's up next? Like, what, any other...
Well, there's some other folks kind of drifting about the tavern. You could go shopping if you wanted. Sightseeing, maybe. Really up to you.
Alright, I'll go do some, yeah, I'm gonna go take a trip down memory lane and sightsee.
Alright.
Look at everything.
So you step outside, you begin your little venture. It's very much... A lot of it's the way you remember it. A lot of it's also changed. With the addition of, the Warforged to the populace, things have definitely, it's definitely... The city's definitely grown. The architecture has been updated to stronger stuff. But generally, what I would say, it feels like home. It's still the same, everyone kind of works for the good of everyone kind of thing. Beyond T it's always been this kingdom of, work towards, the betterment of the kingdom so that we can all prosper kind of a thing. The shopping district, the merchants district, definitely a lot bigger than you remember. A lot more outside traders and other, lots of shops and other things that you don't remember being there. Definitely, a lot of
Okay.
lot of improvement. A lot of things are still the same. The religious district's been updated. When you had first left, there wasn't much. there was a few 2 or 3 temples to the primordial of poison / venom and whatnot.
Yeah.
But now the district is just exploded. There are temples to pretty much every deity except for life. There's a bit of a stigmatism around that. And while they aren't big, there are 2 shrines that would note for you. There's a shrine to Aether and a shrine to Dark Aether. They aren't big because there aren't many followers of those 2. But they do have representation.
Got you. Okay.
So, yeah, your people have been noted to be a kind of semi-religious society, like, but not in the sense of the elves. Like, yeah, it. Yanti, you're free to serve whoever the frick you want, with the exclusion of life. But yeah, which is different from a lot of places. So you could visit those temples if you wanted. There's like potential.
I'll visit some Aether. Why not?
All right. So you make your way to the Temple of Aether, and it's really just a shrine. Are you going to try and get in contact with your deity, or
no? I'm just gonna pay respects.
Kind of. All right.
You know.
You make your way there, and
I don't know what to do right now, so I'm just doing stuff.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it's the shrine itself is this clear area with this mosaic of the Aether symbol as a floor, and then the statue of the deity itself, this star-pelted wolf. That kind of stands in the middle. And there's place for like leaving tributes and such. And etc., etc.
Yeah, I just kind of like, I like clap my hands together, do a little bow, and yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Do your little.
Can I go find my?
Can you go find your?
My my party members.
Yeah, I'd say you can.
I don't know. I think I should do that now. I think I should.
I'd say you can easily go find your party members. They're not hard people to find. If you.
All right.
Really, if you know what you're looking for. So, yeah, you make your way along, and eventually you run into the rest of your party. So, you'd run into Cerulean, Uriel, and yeah, the rest of the ye old crew. Kyrok and Barrage are tagging along, kind of doing their own thing. They doing what they do,
Yeah, they do what does be done,
So yeah.
Okay.
For those of you who were here last time, do your stuff. You guys, as you're walking, you would see Abram coming down the street. Followed closely by Kiryu.
Cerulean would just like smile and wave. It's like, hello, nice to see you again.
Shit, hi, I'm like, hey, what's going on?
We got some. I mean, I got my swords enchanted. That was pretty neat. We met your mom. I think it was your mom, the queen.
Oh, sick. Where's my mother? What?
Oh, we sort of parted ways with her a bit.
Oh, okay. I will. I'll go see her. I guess I'll see her this evening.
Yeah, the family dinner. Yeah.
Bet. Actually, no. Abram would not say bet. That is not a slang term that exists in this universe. Cool. I don't know.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. Awesome pasta.
Oh, Abram, you are being yelled at by, Alet. You didn't tell me your mom was so cool.
I thought you already knew. She's like a, famous. People know her.
Oh, she's
Does
just
she, like-
thought it was cool that she's a blood cleric. Apparently, those are not very common.
No, those are. Blood magic is, So you got to be a special type of person, to be a blood magic specialist.
It has led to your mother being one of, if not the strongest healer in the kingdom, and maybe the wider world. Honestly, you've seen her pull some. You've seen her pull some stuff.
This is true.
Like,
Truth.
she's definitely. There's Avo. You've just run back into Abram as you guys were coming down the street. So, anyway, continue.
Above the table, how long do we have until the dinner?
Don't worry about it. Or, correction, why are you asking? Are you wanting to go do something, or...
Like, just for dialogue, just for, like, character knowing.
You guys have a little bit of time. Like, not enough to go shopping again, but you've got enough that you're not pressed or anything.
I was thinking after the dinner, I was probably gonna head back to the arena. I had a bit of a sparring match with Alet. I'd
Love
test
to
out
watch
some
that.
strategies.
Can I ref?
Maybe we can spar against each other.
Sure. Let's do it. I would love to referee.
Oh, okay.
And also, yeah, if we fight, then that'd be fun. Let us test our strength.
All right.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Yurio. Oh yeah. Did we already mention Alet, like talking about the fact that Abram's mother was a blood cleric?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So yeah, Yurio and I guess Yurio, Arturus, now that you guys have run back into Abram, are you guys kind of... Anything you guys have to say? You want to... Whatever?
Nope.
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 No statements, nothing. Not even a hi.
Well, they'll say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Sick. Sick.
So you guys eat good? I assume.
Hold on, I'll pick one better.
Oh, I munched.
Wazza!
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
is that a
man.
food? You eat awesome sauce at your house?
Oh yeah. As often as possible, I eat some awesome sauce.
Oh my gosh.
So I think we should probably start making our way to the palace for the dinner.
Alright.
Wait, were we gonna go to the fighting arena real quick?
That's after. That's after.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you. That's
Sure.
gonna be fun.
The time it would take you to get there, watch a fight, and get
I
back
will
would
have
take
to
too
watch
long.
this. I have to watch this.
Well, okay. The time it would take you to get there, watch a match or fight, and get back, you would be late.
I have to stop right now.
Oh, okay, fair.
Alright.
So I
So,
think we should just head for the palace for now.
Kyra, alright. So you guys go. You guys kind of begin. Alright. See you in a minute, Machi. You guys begin making your way, going as you go. Like, it's a pleasant city. It's there's a lot of people, yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't feel crowded. So it's an interesting journey. The sights, the smells. It's all very, for those of you who haven't been anywhere but the, again, quote unquote human kingdom. It's not really only humans. Like the human, the Alliance. I'm just gonna call it the Alliance. For those of you who haven't been in, who've only really been in Alliance territory or Elven territory or like those two areas, as well as kind of the north of the continent, it's very exquisite, is often what it, like, yeah. It's definitely a rather kind of exotic and exquisite, I wouldn't say lifestyle, but in comparison to everything else you have experienced prior.
You.
So
Okay.
you guys begin. First thing you're going to notice about the palace, like as you get there, is that it's kind of got this pyramid set up, this kind of squared architectural pyramid thing. Abram, you would know that this extends both above ground and does have some below ground segments to it. And there's not really a set of gates or anything that kind of separates it from there. Like, there's some space between it and everything else, because obviously palace grounds, but there's no, it's not walled off. Like many people would expect.
A strong sense of community.
Yeah. Well, your parents have always led by putting, like, people before themselves. Like, they are not the kind of rulers that make it all about them and all about their own power. Like,
yeah.
It's, yeah.
Because they're goated.
Yeah. It's like, kingdom comes before we do. So, it's definitely it's an interesting interesting little thing. Yeah. So, there are some guards, like, not a lot, but there are some. So, yeah.
All right.
There are some, it's not a lot. So, yeah. You guys kind of begin to make your way there. As you approach Abram, the two guards would, like, bow, like, just kind of, my lord.
At ease, gentlemen.
They kind of go back to their posture, and they are very relaxed. Like, you'd notice that, like, you know, most of the time they'll go back to, like, the normal, like, add attention. But now that you're around, they do seem kind of relaxed. Because they, like, yeah, your reputation precedes you.
Yeah, then I'm pretty chill.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm the guard's favorite brother.
I mean, yeah, you and your eldest brother are kind of in competition for that. But
I'm the favorite.
Well, because your the middle of the eldest is this kind of cold calculating divination wizard who can see the future to some aspect. And the one just barely older than you are is an assassin who don't talk to nobody. Like,
Got you.
yeah, you're in competition.
Wild time.
I'm officially home again, guys. I'm so sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Loser.
Shut up.
It is kind of noted to some of you as you're kind of walking in. The guards do take note of all of you. Here is my next question. How many of you would have gone to this dinner armed?
Aylet's technically always armed because of holy symbol, but like
Oh, I mean outside of holy symbol, like are you carrying weapons?
Cerulean,
everyone's an adventurer, so I'm sure they would. If they had asked her to like put up her weapons or set them aside, she would happily listen.
I want to point
I'll
out
bring mine. I leave my hammer home.
Cerulean got a new weapon for this entire point.
Yeah, you got yourself a little thing.
You got the needles that she now like. So yeah, so she's gonna like. Is there gonna, or should she have left them at home, or is there gonna be a place that like they can set their weapons down?
Abram, you would know this. Your parents don't really care if guests come armed. It's like, you know, it's kind of common courtesy not to come, like, at least.
Cerulean cares.
Not to bring weapons to the king's chamber. Yeah, I got you.
Like, there's an understanding that, like, something small, like, you know, for self-defense is acceptable. But you do, like, it's one of those things, you're not gonna go to dinner carrying, for example, like a battle axe or something.
Well,
I shouldn't walk in.
I
with my
mean-
mace.
Yeah, that's not a
Is what I'm
great.
hearing.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I think you're assuming that everyone comes from the same culture here. Arcturus was like raised by monks, like, and specifically monks who like fought. So they very well might have brought like full armaments to dinner.
I'm not gonna bring my hammer though.
Yeah,
I'm bringing my
down
katana.
I need to check just
Yeah.
actually what weapons Aylet does have. I know she has physical weapons, but she's never needed to use them, so I don't know what she has. She has a longsword and a crossbow.
I think Arcturus will do. He'll set his sword to the side or something, like on the ground or something.
Ayla
Alright.
will set her stuff off to the side because she's got magic for defense, so it's fine.
Alright, the guards will, I'm like, they will be taken care of.
That's wild, then.
And Abram, something you would note is that oftentimes, Yanti return weapons in better condition than they found them. That is something the guards have taken to.
Take care of my hammer.
Like, or,
Yes.
I guess what I mean to say is, like, if it's in poor condition, so, like, hasn't been sharpened recently, or, you know, XYZ, they'll do, like, a sharpen, polish, you know, get it back to...
Aylet, who has never sharpened her sword. Whoops.
Yeah,
You
so...
gotta take care of your weapons. You gotta take care.
Aylet, I use magic! I've never needed to actually pull out a sword and smack someone with it.
Still, gotta keep the steel good.
Yeah, I mean,
I have
it's
only ever used it on one occasion, and that was when I first met Arcturus, and he remembers that very clearly. I accidentally shot someone's arm off, and it scared me. I have yet to pick it back up.
you should still probably maintain it. I mean, it's not just
Well,
getting
okay.
dirty from hitting things.
Why use a sword
saw
when
her
I
in the
can stab my
Colosseum, though.
hand from someone? I don't understand. If my hand can become the weapon, why do I need a physical one?
I
I
mean,
saw her
I
in the
understand. My
Colosseum.
weapon isn't actually that. My weapon isn't actually that much better than me just punching someone. But
Exactly. You're one
But,
to
like,
talk, Arcturus.
I mean, out of character, it's
portable
only
tornado.
it's a difference between a D8 and a D10, so it is slightly worse. But
It's like just the mildest of difference, is what it is.
yeah, it's like It's like you're just ever so slightly better. No, actually, my weapon gives me advantage or +1 to hit, so it is actually better. But other than that,
All right. The guards would like they take your weapons and then kind of the the ones that you're handing them.
are they confiscating them or
No, not
No.
technically. If you're going to give them what you have on, like,
No, I like my sword. I'm keeping it.
This is a dinner. I don't suspect being attacked.
I don't care. I like my sword.
I think you have an unhealthy attachment to the sword.
I just like my
No,
sword.
I'm not that attached to my swords.
I'm sorry.
You cuddle your sword while you sleep too.
I mean,
Yes.
I keep it next to me.
Can confirm.
I don't know if you would call that. I don't know if that's classified as cuddling, but
anyway. Regardless of what you give them or not, the guards would kind of.
I'm not gonna do anything with it. It's just I like having it with me.
The guards would kind of gesture is like, and one of them looks to you, Abrams, like, they are in the private dining chamber. Your brothers are also already.
Thank you for letting me know, sir.
Oh my god, we're meeting your entire family today?
Yeah, it looks like it.
How big is your family? Is it as big as mine?
It's like 5 people.
Including you?
Yes.
Abram, it's 6
How
including
many
you.
brothers do you have?
I'm not a math guy. Abram doesn't
Oh.
know math.
Okay, Abram, your family is as big as mine. It's 6 total people. You have 2 parents and 3 brothers. That makes 5 without you. There's
Yes.
4 kids,
Okay.
2
Yes,
adults.
yes.
4 plus 2
I see.
is 6.
I see. Yeah.
Remind me to
I think
tutor
I
you
get
later
this.
on numbers. Remind me to tutor you on numbers later.
All right.
It's
All right.
important you know.
So
I fear the day you can't count how many enemies are on the battlefield.
That's
I
where
can
you
always
get the-
count enemies.
that's where you get the eldest and the youngest of the children with the thought of target-rich environment.
Yeah.
Target-rich environment. So you guys make your way to the dining hall, the private dining hall, and kind of pushing your way in, you would see it's open to the natural light of, well, it's canopied, yes, but it's also plenty open. You're on one of the upper levels of the palace. It's kind of a low light setting. Most of the light's natural, and it is getting towards evening. But what you would see is a table that's kind of been prepared for the exact number of people, surprisingly enough.
Oh, perfect.
Nobody's sitting down yet. Abram, your mother and father are kind of off to the side talking, and, well, your mother's doing something, I'm not really sure what. Your father's talking with what appears to be one of the cooks. Your eldest brother, Verai, also full snake. He's the big one. He's kind of just, he's talking with some of the guards. They're kind of having a good time, laughing a bit. He's definitely the happy-go-lucky. Whereas Konda, the second, the wizard, he's actually sitting down, or I guess whatever counts as sitting down when your lower half is snake. But he's got, he's just got a book open. He's got his spell book open. He's messing with it.
I see.
And your third brother is just kind of standing there awkwardly. He's got, for the first time in however long you've seen him, his face is uncovered, revealing this mess of hair, like, very, very much this messy shock of black hair.
Whoa, fancy table.
And, yeah, he looks really awkward at the moment. And the king would eventually notice you guys come in. He would finish his conversation with the coach, like, yes, and make sure you take the extras tonight, okay? And the cook kind of nods. It's like, of course. And kind of goes off. You would see that food has already been prepared. I was like, come in, sit down.
Yes, thank you, Father.
Of course.
I'm gonna go take my seat closest to my family.
Yeah.
My
So
older brother.
So
Just
basically,
have to sit by the fam.
basically how this is set up, is it's going to be, I don't have tokens for all of these people. That's the one thing I did not have time for.
Just pick random tokens and they get to be for funsies.
We will, kings, oh lord, grid size, hello. I need to size down the
How
grid.
bad is the grid size? Oh,
It's bad.
okay, grid size is yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I forget to do this, okay? I often forget to do
We
this.
all forget to do it. It's fine.
Okay, so basically, king is at the head of the table.
Where's the head of the table? Oh, never mind. I found it.
There. Use this one for the queen. Queen's at the other end. Abram, your eldest brother, is sitting here with the middle brother kind of, here. And kind of your, the youngest of the eldest of your older brothers, because is kind of just here.
Oh,
Gotcha.
no one's
Okay.
streaming. Hey, we need someone to stream Quest Portal. No one is streaming it for the people who can't use
Oh yeah. So basically,
Not too-
Abram, like for the seed, the father's at one end, the mother's at the other end.
it. Okay, someone's got it.
The eldest is up by the father. The other two are down by the mother.
Hi.
Which kind of leaves Abram. I'm going to assume you're going to sit across from your eldest brother,
Yeah.
right? So you kind of sit across from your eldest brother. There are too many chairs on this thing, but oh well. Where are the rest of you going to sit?
Wherever that would make sense. I feel like Aelith wants to be.
I feel like she'd want to be closer to the queen.
Yeah.
All right.
Aelith is a little bit of a nerd about clerics, and she's like, "Ooh, blood cleric. I want to sit by her."
So there's either way, you're going to end up sitting next to one of the brothers. You want to sit next to the quiet brother or the wizard?
Either or. I don't think Aelith's gonna know the difference between the two of them.
I will spare you the wizard.
I'm being scared.
He's not pleasant.
The wizard is
Gonna
pleasant.
sit next to
He's
Ayla.
not a pleasant person.
Yeah, she's gonna sit by Cerulean too.
All right.
Now we just need Yurio on this end of the table, and then it's complete.
All right. Yurio, Kiryu. I'm gonna shove Barrage up by Abram. We're also gonna shove Kyrok right here. Yurio, Arturus, Kiryu. Where would you guys be sitting?
Next to Kyrock.
All right.
What? I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yurio. All right. Arturus, Kiri, you guys just gonna fill in?
Maybe we sit by Abram.
Okay.
Oh wait, Barrage.
You sit by Barrage. Okay. Pretend these middle chairs aren't here so that you're all lined up, but
There's exactly
is there any
enough, just not
specific
past
place-
portal.
what?
Is there any specific place that we have to be seated, or just anywhere?
Just anywhere.
Anyway,
Just wherever.
Okay, I will shove you up by the eldest brother. You don't have a token. Never mind. Just use a copy of Abram's token. So you all kind of file in, sit down, take your seats. And the king is.
Yurio's token not have an image. That's disappointing. There's photos of Yurio.
So yeah. The king would motion. It's like, please feel free, dig in. Food has been arranged properly. I had my chefs do the best they could to replicate some of the things from other places, from wherever you may come from. But if you're feeling adventurous, there is also traditional cuisine of our people.
Is the king saying that there would be traditional, like some form of traditional elvish food on the table because Aelith will cry because she's become homesick now that she remembers how nice home was because she got a small visit and then had to leave again.
It's not exact.
Like an attempt.
It's
But there's an attempt at it.
There's definitely an attempt. They did not do bread. That's what I'm gonna say. They didn't do bread.
That's fine.
Because
There is an attempt. There's at least one elvish dish on that table. That's all.
yes,
That's what I'm hearing.
there's a mixture of dishes from places. So some from the Alliance and that kind of space. Some traditional cuisine of for Kyrock, like what Kenku would normally prepare and eat.
All I can think about is the fact that Kyrock drinks a lot. That's all.
But the only thing I would say is Cerulean. There's nothing really from your kind of end of things, just because they haven't really had that like interaction experience. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, so Roland would poke at some of Alet's elvish food and be like, can I try that?
Yes, you should try it. It's so good, and it's so close to like my mother. Makes me homesick.
Let's go culture sharing.
Culture sharing. Ayla's going to expect the same when she goes to Cerulean. Also, my dad keeps eating my Jolly Ranchers, and I'm going to cry.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. I just realized I left them on his desk.
Oh
And
no.
the bag is like empty. I'm gonna cry.
So for any of you who are not Yanti or have grown up like close to Yanti, so pretty much everyone but Abram and Barrage. How are you guys adventurous enough to try?
Ayla is, out of respect.
Arturus is like, yeah, if there's food, delete it.
If you put anything in front of this man and called it food, he would try it at least once.
Yeah, he'll give it the good old college try.
All right. So
You can't say you don't like it if you've never tried it.
So this is going to be up to you guys whether your characters enjoy it or not, but it's this very interesting mix of flavors. It very much leans into like I wouldn't say exquisite spices, but kind of the natural flavors of the area. There's some very earthy tones. There are other like I'm not going to say tropical, but there's like depending on the dish, there is some heat to it. And
Cerulean over here, just like, why isn't spicy.
It's not
Why is it
dreadful. It's not
spicy?
dreadfully spicy. But yeah, it's not.
Cerulean's culture's spice tolerance is equivalent to the white spice tolerance.
It's only certain dishes. But they are very much these unique brands and flavors that mostly none of you have ever really had before.
So what I'm hearing is like, so this is my personal comparison. It's like a white kid going to their ethnic friend's house and trying their food and then realizing it's seasoned really, really well, and they're like, oh, flavor.
This is very exquisite flavor in comparison to other places. Like, it is also nothing like any other kind of, food from the Alliance or food of, the elves and the port cities and stuff. Because, port cities are seafood. But
Port cities are seafood, the elves are
they be
kind
fish.
of pompous.
Fish.
so for this, I would note there are some fish dishes. There's also shellfish, which you don't really get much on the shores, because that's more crab and lobster. But some intricate kinds of shellfish, and creatures you would normally hunt in the forest. Abram, despite being part snake, there's not really an aversion among your people to eating certain kinds of snake. So...
Yeah, got you.
So it's like a mild form of cannibalism?
Not technically, no.
Cannibalism.
They're lesser than us. They're not sentient. They're not sentient.
Certain kinds of snake are culturally acceptable to eat. That's what.
Going in party
Exactly.
movements?
So, yeah. It's intricate, it's odd. Whether your characters like it, up to you. Abram, I would hope you like it, because this is what you grew up eating.
Yeah, I like it. I eat it. It's good.
My character got I did a con save for my character. He doesn't mind the spice.
So you did go for some of the spice, some of the more spiced things.
I got a 24, so.
Cerulean was like vibing with it until she hit her first even remotely spicy dish, and now she's like, water.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a con save for Aelith. We're gonna see what happens. Because Aelith grew up with the pompous elves, but then she adventured a little bit outside of her normal taste when she got kicked out.
Elves.
I rolled an 18 plus 2. That's an unnatural 20.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a con save too.
Wait, +2.
Nice.
In her time of
That is a
travels, she's
9.
developed some kind of a tolerance. Her face is red, and there are some tears, but she's not like totally dying.
I rolled a 9,
yeah,
so
okay.
Cerulean feels like her throat is on fire.
Let's go look over to Cerulean. Are you okay, hon?
So
Why is it spicy?
Arcturus and Ayla are kind of chilling, and then
Hey, Cerulean.
meanwhile Cerulean is just dying.
There's definitely some, like... Abram,
yeah.
your eldest brother...
Spicy.
Abram, your eldest brother, Verai, kind of leans over to you, is like, you brought some odd friends, brother.
Yeah, they're pretty fun
She
though.
feels like she's dying. She still is somewhat enjoying the taste. She's just not used to spiciness, but she's giving like a thumbs up, like, it's good.
Is the fox okay?
She'll be fine. She's not used to the spice or seasonings. I don't think a lot of us are. It tastes wonderful, though.
Yeah, very good.
Well, that's good to know.
Can I get seconds?
Arcturus, don't eat everything on the damn table, please.
There's plenty of, like, it's more of a banquet style, okay? There's plenty of food, so if you want second helpings of things, it's there. And there are drinks passed around, meads, Abram, your parents tend to take to the wine. A little bit, not much.
Is there
love
tea?
wine.
I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah.
No, that makes
You let
sense
me-
because of the second eldest.
Listen, man, Ayla chooses not to drink.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. It's not a choice like Nari, who, if she does drink, it's a chronic problem. It's a choice just because it's not her favorite taste.
Alright.
Oh, this hasn't come up before.
Gotta ask, how is Yurio handling the food?
Say that again?
Nessa, how is Yurio handling the food?
I'm alive, I promise.
Sorry, I can just hear my boyfriend dying in the background.
Oh,
I'm good. It happens.
Alright,
Okay.
Yurio
Yurio.
is eating as much spicy food as she can fit in her mouth.
Oh, damn. Yurio has a spice tolerance, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I wonder what it's like having spice tolerance.
Amen!
I'm also making
Wow.
dinner, so
Imagine
Just give
being
me a sec.
100% white and not having a spice tolerance.
I
Okay.
know, right?
Anyway.
Axel's in Hispanic.
this was raised by monks, so he's
Okay.
not. He doesn't have that problem.
Uh,
But only that problem.
okay,
I'm
so
sorry, the opportunity was there.
eventually, things kind of wind down, everyone's eating their fill, and the king is like, well, now that we've all eaten our fill and, well, gotten settled, I do believe introductions are in order.
Yes. Allow me to introduce my friends. This is Aelet. I point to Aelet. This is Yurio. We got Arcturus. We got
Hello.
Cerulean. Is Cerulean in here? Yes. We got. Come on, I can do this. Who else? We got
How do you-
Kyrock.
How do
We
you
got
not know your
Barrage.
whole party?
You guys know Barrage. It's been weak, man.
You remember Barrage?
King
Oh,
laughs a
my
little bit.
homie.
Who are we missing?
You
I
forgot
Kiryu.
Kiryu.
Who?
Kiryu.
Maji's character, the newer one.
I actually don't think I've ever
Good.
played with Maji before. I don't think I've anyway, Yurio.
That's
So
because you've been busy
Yurio-
all the time.
Kiryu.
You could come, and he's been busy when you could come.
It sucks. 2 jobs is a bad idea, guys. Don't do it.
Do it if it's like necessary to survive, but like if it's not.
2 jobs.
Okay.
The funny, get a third.
Yeah.
The king would
Big
not.
goofy, I should do it.
The king would nod. Is like, a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Itaran, current
I'm
king
not
of the
gonna remember that.
Yonti.
Being so for real with you, Jay, I'm not gonna remember that.
I
I'm
will.
sorry.
I will post the names.
Thank you.
A.
And the queen would.
Like this?
Okay.
Okay.
The queen would nod. Is like, Zanali. The eldest brother, full serpent. He's more on the green side. Like his father's scales, he's more of these greens.
I'm not too.
Correction. He's more, correction, he's red, but he's got some spots here or there.
There's speckling of green in there.
Yeah. It's like,
He's a little crispy.
yeah. He would give his hearty laugh and kind of clap Abram. Nah, he's not sitting next to Abram. I'm like, right. He's just going to laugh and say, Verai, the eldest son. I hope my little brother hasn't been troubling you too much.
Don't you dare say that. You're one to talk, Vera.
He laughs. It's like, true.
Goodness.
I'm gonna start laughing actually, so you guys understand that's not an actual threat. That's like a. It's
Wait,
funny.
what did he say?
Vera said, I hope my little brother's not giving you too much trouble. Abram said, you're one to talk. The two kind of lock eyes for a moment before they both burst out laughing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. So Ayla's gonna kind of turn to the queen because she comes from a very different family and she's trying to understand. And so she looks to the queen and she goes, "Threatening each other is not real threats, yes?"
No. These two are the rowdy ones. Always have been.
Well, I know Abram's rowdy. I've traveled with him for a very long time now.
As I very loudly drink more alcohol.
He's horrifying in combat. It's scarier watching him fight with pillows.
You guys
I'm
haven't
not
met my
sick.
hammer yet, have you?
Oh my god, Abram.
Oh,
He's got to introduce his hammer to the family.
yeah.
Produce the hammer.
This is
The hammer is
newest
family
member.
now.
Because I think I got it over Exile. I didn't get it.
You got it.
Exile
You know.
too.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
You haven't seen
Abram's
I haven't seen your
self-exiled.
hammer yet.
Abram self-exiled.
Yeah, my self-exile. In my self-exile, I found this thing. Actually, I can't say that because I don't have it.
Put it up. You put it up for the dinner.
Just have the
You
guards
lost
bring
hammer
it,
privileges.
Bring it to you.
Guards, bring me the hammer.
My hammer.
Oh my god. Abram,
My hammer.
why are you bringing the hammer to a dinner table?
It's special to me. It's
The king waves a hand. It's like,
deserves a seat
Okay,
on this
hold on.
table.
Hold on.
See?
In this universe, tell me I'm wrong. The equivalent to a man being obsessed with his car is the men of the party being obsessed with their weapons. Tell me I'm wrong.
you're not. That's the thing.
That
It's
is
the
pretty
equivalent.
accurate.
Thank you.
I'm a hammer guy.
The
I'm a
king,
guitar guy.
the king would wave a hand. It's like,
Reasoning is more of like a Boy Scout reasoning. Like,
Okay.
always be prepared.
anyway, moving on. At the far end of the table, Abram, you're the second oldest brother. You would also realize that his lower half is actually covered in blue scales, which is very different from the parents. And he just looks up and is like, it's genetics.
Adopted.
It's from further up the line. My name is Konda. It's an unfortunate pleasure to meet all of you.
What?
That's classic.
Unfortunate pleasure. Okay.
Okay.
He's
I want everybody to roll a perception check really quickly.
Oh, I get to make a perception check
Yes.
with my
Perception.
plus
Is that what
10.
you said?
Okay.
Abram, you don't have to roll. You would already know this.
27.
Would you be so kind as to roll for me? I think I have a plus
Abram,
2 to perception.
Abram,
so
you don't.
plus 10.
You already
Oh, I
know
don't-
this
I don't
one.
have to roll.
You don't have to roll.
25.
Oh, okay, cool.
25.
Okay.
27.
So something you would note, is that, he, like, his eyes kind of, like, the sclera in his, not the sclera, his irises do have a very, very slight glow to them.
What,
He's
as a
bioluminescent.
hold on. So Aelin, as a doctor, has this really bad problem. I don't know if this has been picked up throughout the campaign of just blurting out interesting things she notices on other people genetically. Your eyes are glowing.
He rolls his eyes, like, of course they would notice. I have...
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's interesting. Why do you?
It's a side effect of...
Help you see in the dark?
It's a side effect of an ability of mine.
Is it like a magical
see in the
ability
dark?
of yours?
Is
Is
that a
it
thing?
like what my
Like a night
fingers are
vision?
doing? Except, like, not a problem for you, because I'm assuming it doesn't create problems.
It's not harmful, no.
But is it the side effect of magic?
Perhaps on a technicality. I'm able to see things before they happen.
I'm sorry, are you a divisionist?
Happens to be my specialty.
Oh, you and my mother would get along famously.
Oh, please. I knew you were all coming 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, wow, you and my
You
mother really would get
foresaw
along.
this meeting?
With painful accuracy.
Painful accuracy. Huh.
Lillian is gonna blow out. Yeah, well, what am I gonna do next?
Yeah, that would spoil the fun now, wouldn't it?
No, he's got a point.
I'm sorry. This is just fascinating to me. Do you think I could maybe ask you questions about it later?
I don't see why not.
Wonderful, splendid. Thank you. That's all. I'm sorry. I was just fascinated.
No problem. And he's gonna go back to looking at his drink. And then comes the third older brother. He just kind of looks up. He kind of just waves and then goes back to what he's doing. And the king goes, "That's Slyphus. He doesn't really talk.
With the Sky Dragon.
He doesn't talk much."
My brother, how have you been?
2 thumbs up. And then he kind of makes a motion that's like, "And you?"
It's been alright. It's been alright.
He nods and gives 2 more thumbs up.
Yeah. We've been, just hanging out. Going around. Venturing. All that stuff. Yeah.
He kind of nods and he nods, and a few seconds later he's back to spacing out.
Valid. Honestly valid.
He is the king kind of goes in, speaks in this. Don't mind him spacing a bit. He's keenly aware of his surroundings, don't doubt that, but well, the king shrugs. From what we understand, his brain is always running at a much higher rate than the rest of ours. You would know Abram. You saw his walls, all the plans and things you drew out.
Huh. It's like a family of prodigies.
Yes.
And
We're all pretty awesome.
that earns a chuckle from the rest of the family.
Sorry, I just noticed everyone seems to excel somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
when your species can live for up to 2,000 years, it's...
Ugh. I forget how long you people live. Sorry. Jesus, I thought I lived a long time.
Most of us don't even make it to 1,000, but just due to unfortunate circumstances. But
Not circumstances, not genetic. Genetically, you live, some of the longest? If I'm not mistaken.
No, genetically speaking, our people are one of the longest lived in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
Or as far as we're aware.
So,
Who knows?
might I ask what brings you all here? To the kingdom, of course. It's a curious affair to see, well, not curious, but, well, I find it interesting to see a group of your make wandering around as such.
Are you talking about just the fact it's a band of misfits, or the fact that we're all very different races and species?
Both, if I'm being honest. And
I'm
besides,
sorry, I just need to clarify.
most people don't usually come here without some kind of reason.
Abram, do you want to explain to your father why we're here?
I don't remember.
Does he actually say that?
No. That would be funny though.
Funny.
Actually,
I don't remember I got excited about family.
Actually, the king's gonna hold up. It's like, never mind. Pardon that. We can discuss business later.
Oh no! Wait! I can do this.
No, he's saying, we'll discuss business later.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not partial, honestly. So, I mean, I would say
If you
tell us a
don't
little
mind.
bit about yourselves, but I would also
I
offer.
have a question. I'm sorry. This has been on my mind for a while. Why did you invite all of us to dinner? I mean, surely I understand inviting your son to dinner. It's been ages since you last saw him, but it's a lot of mouths to feed.
Oh, please. It's nothing to worry about.
The royalty, I think that's
There's more than
high on
enough.
the list of worries.
There's more than enough food to go around. So, it's nothing to worry about. As for why we invited all of you, well, any friend of our son is a friend of ours.
That is a strange way of looking at things. Sorry.
Mm.
I have no filter tonight, it seems. I apologize.
Do not apologize. It's understandable. I know the politics of the other kingdoms. I know how things are run.
Yes, politics. Not my thing.
It's... yeah. I understand. It's a pain.
Some areas are hypocritical as well, depending upon where you are and what the policies are.
No, let it go.
So, before we get to, well, an aggressive amount of anything, is there anything we can do for all of you?
I already forgot my own brother's name. The one that can see the future.
Conda.
Here.
Remember I
Conda.
was gonna
Conda.
ask him about his vision about the west, east, the one side.
Oh.
I don't know.
Conda's gonna look up at you and is like, what of it?
Well, I didn't hear the specifications. I was wondering what you saw.
It's more of what I didn't see. Something's happening. I can't tell what. But I know that whatever it is leaving ripples throughout the fabric of magic. Hence the reason I can see things that, well, hence the reason I can see whatever part of whatever it is.
Ripples through magic. Is it... I'm sorry, hold on. Now you have my curiosity. Is it affecting all magic or just...
Well, it's a
Certain
ripple
kinds.
through... It's a ripple through... I dare say the primordial plane, as it partially reflects our own. But
I
Divination is odd, to say the least.
Some days I wish my divination were more like yours or my mother.
Seeing the future is as much a curse as it is a blessing.
Yeah, well, divining your way into the primordial plane simply to ask questions and not receive answers is a pain in the rear, if you don't mind me. Great, now I have to ask Az about that, because that's concerning.
Cleric to death, right?
Yes, it's been a joy and a curse at the same time,
As with anything.
as with life.
Interesting.
What's so interesting?
You don't meet many people who serve particular deities. That goes for most of our family, honestly. But
There's plenty of people who serve death. They just like to sit in their corners and hide.
say what you like.
Say what I know to be true.
But anyway, whatever it is has something to do with lands across the sea.
Across the
Excuse
sea.
And, my vision doesn't extend that far.
This MFR ate all of my blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. Hold on.
I have a question.
Yes?
There's food to go.
Is the food to go?
The inn you're staying at has been full expense paid. If you need anything, then... well...
I'm this peachy. I'm gonna pass out.
Please don't.
Konda would look to Urios and say, the inn rooms are full expense paid. If you need anything else, then I would get it there. But that's just me.
Oh, okay.
Cross the water.
And he's gonna look back to Abram. Like, does that answer your question, brother?
Yes, thank you, brother.
Now I have 20 more questions.
Verai, the eldest, would laugh. Is like, tends to happen around here. Konda never speaks plainly. He kind
It
of...
tends to happen with any divisioner. My mother sees the future like he does, and every time she told me something, it's never been how she explained it.
And Verai's just going to laugh. It's like, so, you mind if I ask if you're all gonna stick around for the tournament in the next few weeks?
I believe
I
that was the
mean,
plan.
I plan to participate.
I don't think we
Awesome.
could convince Abram not to participate to move on to the next spot, so I assume we're all participating.
The hammer hungers.
Ah,
Your
there you
hammer
go.
has been plenty satiated with blood already. I don't think it needs more.
What kind of tournament is it? Is it a team tournament, one-on-one?
There's actually...
It's one-on-one, I guess.
yes.
Sorry, from my experience.
No, it's one-on-one. Team battles are reserved for other things.
All
Other
right.
things. What other things?
Most of the time it's, well, by request, really. Test of skill, occasionally, to prove something or some odd or whatever. But again, most people just choose them for fun.
Hypothetically, could you use that to wager items?
In a
team
hypothetical, yes.
Hypothetical.
Most times we use it to settle disputes between parties, though. So it's... I'm not saying it's impossible.
It just depends on who you ask and what you wager at.
Who you ask,
Correct,
what you
Emma?
wager, plenty of other things. Also depends on the strength of the participants. Heck, I thrashed a team last week.
By yourself?
Yes. It was unfortunate, really.
That's disconcerting.
Well, I doubt they were as strong as all of you, but...
I think I could take an entire team. It's not like they could touch me.
Cerulean, you have advantages. You can fly. Most mortals cannot.
You can fly!
Yeah.
Have you never seen it?
Well, we read him this evening, so I don't think he's seen it.
That is quite the skill. I mean, I've never met anyone outside of an Aarakocra who can pull something like that.
I mean, I plan on doing a tournament fight, or
fly.
I plan on doing a tournament fight tonight. You could see them.
Well, I guess I'll have to stop by and watch. I'm interested.
Speaking of tournaments, does the royal family often participate in them?
Oh, us heavens no. Not usually.
Really?
It's not taboo, but it's more the fact that...
It would be unfair.
Yes, entirely. Myself, Konda, and Verai are all... I don't mean to... well, be prideful, but we are all incredibly strong. Mother and father...
Can I fight one of you?
Say again?
I've heard rumors of the royal family strength. I've witnessed some of it out of Abra, but of course I can't speak for his whole family. But my brothers had a lot to say.
That.
They lost quite often. They're not happy about it.
Well, if they want a rematch, then...
Can I fight one of you?
If you want to, I wouldn't be opposed. I don't think Konda wants to fight anyone. Yes, please do leave me out of it.
Aren't you just a little ray of sunshine, Konda?
Oh, please. I would think someone with your background would know.
My background? What do you mean by
He
that?
he looks up, he's kind of pacing through his spellbook again. He just looks up and is like, you heard me.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. My background? What's specifically about my background? How much about me do you know? We've just met.
I know a lot of things. For example, if you have the right ears, it's very hard not to hear when something goes down in another kingdom.
How much about that situation do you know?
He's gonna shrug. It's like, how much do you think I know?
That depends. The Queen's not a fan of her business getting out and about, and while I'm in no means supporting her, I'm curious because I've been all over Allied territory traveling with Arturus, and I haven't heard anyone speak of it until now.
The Allies don't pay attention to anything. And besides, when it's practically shouted at the top of the wind, if you know what signs to look for, you can understand anything and everything that's going on in another kingdom.
I'm going to pry through that brain of yours.
Ask my mother and father. It's quite the mess.
Messy brains are the fun brains to work with.
Again, I wouldn't recommend trying it, but...
Well, I was already going to ask you questions about your divination, but now I'm curious just how much of this has gotten out around this area.
Not much. I keep my information to myself. Well, and the rest of our family, but that's about it.
Still, I'm curious.
The public doesn't know
As
anything
does
if
the
that's what you're worried about.
I'm not so worried about the public knowing something. I'm just intrigued on how you heard about this. I guess. Shouted on the top of the wind is not a phrase I hear often. But that's for later conversation. Cerulean, who did you want to challenge?
I don't mind. Pick anyone.
Are you going to be okay?
You'll be fine. You know I'll be fine. Nothing else. If I get hurt and need to be healed at the end, you'll be. I mean, not in the middle of the fight. After.
It's just don't come back to me like entirely bruised and broken, and I have to sit there for 4 hours healing you instead of like 30 minutes. My
You
only
know I'm better
request.
than that.
I don't know. The boys have injured themselves pillow fighting. I'm scared.
Yeah, but they're boys.
The queen just kind of laughs and is like, indeed. Believe me, you should see. Well.
I remember my first evening in an inn with Abram and Barrage. I could not focus on my trench as two of them decided it'd be a great idea to slam each other into walls with pillows.
I remember it well.
Not wild.
The cackle of I remember that.
Yes, it was a good day.
Anyone in that inn could not sleep with all the noise you were creating.
That's what you get to do when you're in self-exile. Play with pillows.
I'm sure you have stories to tell, brother. But,
Yes. Anyway.
well, I mean, well, your party is quite interesting. Father, did you have anything to ask them? Oh, nothing more than, well, I would try to delay business as long as possible. Let them ask their questions about us, and so on, so forth. You know how much well. Do you have any more questions for us, or are we going to get to business now?
I have hundreds of questions, but that's about spellcasting, and that could take days. Days.
Yeah, I guess we'll just... If nobody else has any questions, let us continue, Father.
Well then. What does bring you all here? I mean, I don't want to pry too much, but Kanda said you all had an objective.
Does Abram remember the objective? It's been so long.
Guys, what do I say? What do we say? What?
The piece your father was entrusted with. I mean, what?
The piece? Oh, the piece?
On Big Quest, where we're collecting all these little pieces.
Yeah, the seal pieces.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just dabbling in some, look of some ancient artifacts, such as, the magic piece that you were entitled to check, that you were entrusted with, perchance.
You see the king's expression shift. The seal piece, yes. Why ask about it?
Do I lie or tell the truth, guys?
It's your father, tell the truth.
Why? What is the truth? What is...
Hey, you want to give Abram a refresh real fast?
You guys are looking for the 3 seal pieces because A, the deities freaking told you to, B, there's someone running around in the world trying to unleash an ancient evil that has the potential to become a calamity.
We need the seal pieces to save the world.
Save the world?
We're trying to prevent a calamity.
He kind of pauses for a minute. And kind of... You would see him and his wife kind of lock eyes for a moment. Before he just sighs. Like, right. The seal that was entrusted to the family thousands of years ago, which is meant to be held in case of, well, if something were to happen and an ancient evil of some kind was to be released, yes? Is that what I'm hearing?
Something like that, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Pretty much. Yes, 100%.
Oh, Lord. Well...
We've collected the other two. The last piece we need is the one you have.
And the unfortunate fact of the matter is that I can't just give it to you.
Oh, why is it always like that?
Do I have to earn it in battle?
You have to earn it somehow.
What if one of us wins the tournament? Then can we get it?
I don't think winning the tournament's going to be enough. I mean, considering just if you look at the history of the Yuan-Ti and the royal family and their strength, we could win the tournament all day. But if Abram participates, I don't think there's many who could come close to stopping him, save for maybe Barrage.
The unfortunate fact of the matter is that if you want the peace, it is, well, it was the law given to us ages ago that you would have to pass a test of some kind.
Do we have to fight you?
You can fight us.
Or? Where's the or? What's the or?
Or earn it
Or
in immense heroicy. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't
there's
know.
a team of 8, or however many, 1, 2, 8 or 9, depends on how many people around here that, according to Konda, can match your group in strength.
I don't know. I feel like if I had to fight my grandpappy for the last piece, it's only fair Abram has to fight his parents too.
I don't know.
But that's
That team fight sounds fun.
That team fight horrifies me. I mean, think about it as if we had a perfect pair for everyone in this party.
There's an evil Abram.
I want to test out a new strategy.
I know you want to test out a new strategy, Cerulean, and we can test it out all you want. I'm just saying, if you think about it like this, if there is a perfect opposite to me and a perfect opposite to you, that's not an easy fight to win, and I don't know if I could handle that fight and healing all of you. You don't have any other healers here.
I do want to meet.
If it helps, they are led by an artificer by the name of Talira.
I know him. Her. Them.
Him.
Wait, do I know him?
Yeah, you spoke to
It
him!
was the guy, yes.
Yeah.
You
I'm just
spoke
gonna
to him.
I'm just gonna kind of shift a little bit, you know. Very, very obviously, just like him.
Oh, you know him, don't you?
I met him in a bar earlier today.
God damn it, Abram. Of course you know.
He has
hungry
really
for a
cool armor. He has...
I'm just trying to think about this from a perspective angle.
His armor will not beat my hammer.
Abram, you only care about violence. Abram hopefully would know some idea of how to fight his own parents in comparison to his perfect opposite.
My mother would destroy me.
That's why you won't be fighting them alone. You have...
Zanali laughs. It's like, I did have to teach him how to fight spellcasters.
Oh, is that why he fights so well against me?
Here's the thing. He fights well against you because I have a different set of skills. A set of skills that,
You and I technically fight in a very similar way, just mild differences based on deity.
you would be
But I'm
surprised
sure
how
you
big
fight
of a
better.
difference.
I'm not as surprised as I used to be. I've recently sparred my brothers, and oh my god, life domain clerics.
Annoying, aren't they?
Ugh, not even annoying. He sat there and healed himself for most of it. And I didn't realize how little attacking they actually did.
Yes, that's...
Yes.
That's cleric things. Okay, right, just, this is just me speaking, obviously, in theoretics, and I feel as though it's fair only to discuss this because you are the holders of the peace and you need to know our decision. Hypotheticals tell me that it would be easier to fight two of you in comparison to perfect opposites because, my god, the only other people in this party who can heal are Abram and Barrage, and half of the time you are too far away from other people to help me heal them all. So...
I mean, I can heal myself.
That's what I'm saying. You can heal yourself, Abram can heal himself, Barrage can heal himself. I can heal everyone and myself. Just speaking in pure hypotheticals, it would be easier if I didn't have to focus on fighting an opposite to me and healing everyone. But that's speaking from the doctor's perspective. Speaking from a combat perspective, I'm sure you could all handle your own opposites with ease.
It'll be more fun to take on the other people.
There's no one else who can heal everybody?
Can Arturus heal? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Arturus can
no,
heal.
he's Way of Mercy.
He's Way of Mercy.
I don't remember the monks. I'm sorry, the last time I played a monk was 3.5.
Respectfully, no one remembers the monks.
Very respectfully.
Again, the problem is all of you run to different enemies and spread yourselves out. It is a chronic problem. Also, half of the time I can't find half of you.
We can just if we choose to. I don't particularly want to fight the royal family. They all seem very strong. But
It
if
would
we
only
have to
be
fight
my
the
wife
family,
and
we
I.
can just discuss the battle tactic.
It would be 2 people in comparison to 8. That's the other point I'm making.
Yeah, but
That is true.
like, that would be an even fight. The other people we
True,
might
that
win.
would be.
It's an
I'm
even
sorry,
fight
are you
either way.
saying that you could not beat your parents in a spar with the rest of us?
I think that Abram would be too held back by his familial bond.
That's when Verai pipes in. It's like, oh, we don't hold back.
You fight your family for fun to begin with.
Yes, we do.
By
This time
familial-
there's just something on the line.
familial bond, I mean, like, he seems to be pretty traumatized by his parents.
Verai's just gonna...
Arthur is I've never beat my own father in a fight, and my father is quite weak in comparison, but that's 1-on-1. This is 2 versus, what, 8?
8.
Something like that. I think it's manageable. Not easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy by any means, but manageable at least.
I
mean-
vote
Alright. I just really want to fight the other guys because I want to see what they look like. But,
Same.
for the other
above
guys.
the
What?
table. But yeah, if you guys want to, we could fight
Why
my
not just
family.
fight both of them at some point? Is that an option? Because
If
I want to.
you guys can choose... You can challenge the
Like,
royal
one for the
family for the
wager
peace,
and one just
and
for
then you can fight the group of 8 for fun, or you can do it vice versa.
No,
Correction.
vice versa.
Here, as the DM, let me say this: fight the family for the peace. Do the 8 for the fun.
See?
That's what I would do.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
let's
hit
leave
my
the
old
strategy.
man with a tier 3
A tier
divine
3?
smite. Double down. I'm gonna put all my divine smites into one strike, and then multi-attack it, and
I
then
don't think you can
crit.
do that.
He's
Not
just
lethal.
getting he's getting excited. Speaking in pure hypotheticals. Obviously, it's not like they're saying we can't fight both of them at the same time. They're just listing out the rules for the challenge. I'm saying when it comes to wagering something, do it for the fight that's. I feel like we have a better chance at winning, and with all due respect to the royal family, because all of you scare the crap out of me, I think we have a better chance doing the whole party against 2 people than the whole party against 8 or 9.
Fine, we can do that.
Okay,
Fine.
you remember the Death Temple where it was my grandfather, great something grandfather, and like 3 or 4 other monsters? Do you
That
remember
was
how
really fun.
long that took? And how painful that
Forever.
was?
Really fun though.
It was fun, but it was painful, and a lot of us ended up closer to death. I feel like if you challenge the 2 of them, there will be enough restraint not to bring us to almost death.
There would be.
Fine, we can fight them.
Because I feel like if we got too close, just speaking as a cleric, if I'm sparring with someone, even if I'm wagering something, I know where to stop, so I don't accidentally cause their death.
That
would
is
hope the
true.
royal
There
family
will
has the
be.
same idea.
There will be rules, of course. There is a certain point which you stop.
See.
Above the table. Are they gonna? Is the family gonna be level 20 NPCs? Will you tell us that?
You get to find out. There's 2 of
Okay,
them
I don't know.
for 8 of
Again,
you.
we're only fighting 2 of the family, so like even if all of the family is level 20 NPCs, it's only 2 we'd have to worry about.
Okay. But I figure
With how this party is built and the point stuff we can add into it, and like the plan for their epilogue, and how the fact is the party by level 20 is already going to be horrifying. I'm really not worried about fighting 2 level 20s. Or I'm less worried about it.
That's fair.
I'm worried if we all roll really crappily, but like statistics and probabilities.
The king
Plus,
looked to you
we
as
have
like,
2 people who can stun, so
I'm
less
gonna.
number is better.
I'll side with you guys, and we'll go fight the 2. Right. But
2
I'm
for
really
the
gonna
beast.
feel. I'm gonna feel really discouraged though when I the level 3 divine smite my dad in the face, and then he like doesn't even move.
That's fine. Like, wager the piece on the 2, and then we can go back and challenge the team for fun, because I think it would be a great learning opportunity. Is that fair? Can everyone agree to that? You get what you want.
Yes.
Thank
the
you.
king
Yes.
will nod. It's like, set the date for the challenge, and we will be ready.
No.
Post-tournament. Post-tournament. Alep's vote is post-tournament because the tournament gives them an opportunity to practice fighting without the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Very well. After the tournament, we will arrange a date, and, well, you will have your fight. And should you win, I will hand over the piece. I will expect nothing in return.
Are you sure you want nothing in return?
Not at all. And quite frankly, there's nothing I want or need.
I have one more question. I'm sorry, this is unrelated to the piece, but now I have questions, and not only do I have questions for your wife and one of your sons, I have questions for my deity. This tea I have been drinking all night is absolutely wonderful. Is there like possibility I can get some of the leaves to give as an offering?
Of course.
I was not able to provide an offering last time, and
It's, of course.
my
course.
deity scares me.
The king motions, and you would see a servant kind of walk out and place not 1 but 2 bags of tea in front of you.
Do I get to keep one?
And it's the queen who answers. For the road.
Yes! Aelid is going to very happily stash this away. Aelid is very excited about this.
And then the queen's gonna turn to you had questions?
I have a lot of questions. I have many questions, but these are all spellcasting things. And I don't want to bore my party mates.
Well, I believe then that draws this little dinner to a close. What you all choose is up to you. You are welcome to stay in the palace for a bit.
So many questions for you and Konda. I'm sorry. I have so many questions.
Konda's just gonna roll his eyes. It's like, I won't go far. I'll be right here. And with that, the rest of the family kind of begins kind of moving away. It's like, and Verai's was like, so, anyone up for a little bit of late night sparring?
Ruben would immediately just raise her hand. Me.
Yes.
Both of you? Alright, let's go. Grab your gear, meet me down there in half an hour.
Please be careful.
Ruben is
Oh, please,
Cerulean is
he'll
right
come back in one
before.
piece. They'll both come back in one piece.
Cerulean better come back in one piece. If she so much is too harmed,
well, my scary dog privileges.
I worry about you. I'm less worried about Abram. He's an idiot and he runs headfirst into battle every time and I can't stop him. I just expect him to heal himself until I can get to him.
It works every time.
You I worry about. No, it does not work every time. Sometimes it in fact does not work and then you come back to me all bloodied and broken like when I first met you and you're like, I'm hurt. And then I just spend an hour fixing you.
Most of the time it works.
Verai just laughs. It's like,
5% of the time it works.
that's our little brother for you, right, guys?
Idiot.
always biting off more than he can chew.
Yeah, I remember watching him run headfirst at my grandfather to try and hit him. How'd that go, Abram? How did that go?
It went well, I think. I remember it went. I mean, I'm still here. Went perfect.
Verai just laughs. Like, live it up to the family name. Come on. Go get your things.
Think he has collective I think he has memory loss from how many times he's been hit in the head.
I think we both do, honestly.
Yep.
Woo!
And I like playfully punch him in the face.
He just like, he laughs. It was like,
Please
can I just say?
Absolutely gets Abram back, please.
Well, first of all, for Abram, it's like punching a brick wall. Second of all,
Yeah, like he does not even like it doesn't even appear that he freaking
Just
punched me.
boom.
That I punched him.
he just like cracks his head a little bit. It's like, you really want to go there, bro?
Take it outside, please.
Bah!
It is. Oh,
Abram,
my God.
even bracing for it, you still skid like 10 feet back.
He just like
What?
does like a playful like slap on my back after I
Yeah.
punched me.
Yeah, and he just
I
slaps
fly.
you on the
I'm
back.
gone.
You can tell that this Yanti, this Yanti abomination, he's massively strong, like physically speaking.
My God.
And here's the thing, he's not wearing armor. He's just wearing basic clothing.
You all scare me.
Alright, half an hour, you two. I might even let you both fight me at the same time.
Please come back in one piece, Cerulean. I
I'll do
can
my best.
talk to you and
Cerulean
have a
got
good
this.
conversation. I can
I'll
talk
get him
to you
this
about books
time.
and knowledge. It's like talking to a wall. Please come back in one piece. You can't leave me
I
alone with
know
all this
about
stuff around.
books.
Oop, people are DMing me.
Abram, you couldn't count how many people were in your family.
I can't count, but I can read. I've read Hamlet.
Real.
Is Hamlet in this universe?
There's a version of it somewhere.
To
Alright.
be or not to hammer.
Red read
To
the-
hammer or not to
Red
hammer?
read the-
Alright.
You would.
Red read the equivalent to Oedipus Rex. Real.
Arturus and Kiryu, what will you guys be doing? Are you guys gonna go... Yeah. You guys gonna stay, talk with some of the royals? You gonna go wander the night? You gonna go to the arena and either watch or participate?
What was that you said at the end there? You cut.
What are you guys... Kiryu, Arturus, what are you guys doing? You gonna talk to the royal family more? You guys gonna go to the arena to either watch or participate? Or are you gonna go do something else?
Arena. 100%.
Alright. Arena it is. Kiryu?
I think.
Go get food.
Oh, there he is.
Go get food.
We'll come back to that. Yurio, what are you
I think
doing?
there might be some mic problems happening.
Oh, okay. Yurio, what are you doing?
Oh,
There we go.
Say again?
It's not very clear, Maji.
Shopping.
Shopping?
Bang.
Alright, so
Shopping.
Yurio's beginning to make her way now.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Alright, okay. So Kyrak and Barrage are also gonna be... Ayla, you're staying to talk with them, yes?
She has so many questions and not enough time in the world.
Alright. Really quickly, the queen's gonna look to you as like, forgive me a moment, I have to do something before I can answer your questions.
Take your time. I'm going to interrogate your son first, then.
Okay. Real quick, she's gonna go to Yurio and kind of pull her off to the side. Is anyone following?
It's intrigued. Ayla's gonna follow. She's like, never mind. I'll interrogate you in a second.
Kanda just rolls his eyes.
No. Stop rolling your eyes at me or I will throw a book at your head. I swear to God.
That's silly, Goofy.
He's just gonna say, go ahead and try.
Try.
So for those following,
Rinse.
that's it. And whoever's following, we're moving to VC1 for a minute.
Oh,
Rest of y'all don't get to know this.
No.
Unless you're,
Good stuff.
yeah, anyway.
Ayla's stalking because she's not leaving the palace. And the fact that Irio got pulled aside, Ayla's like, Miss Ma'am had a secret. So runs to VC1.
Okay. So, Cerulean, as you're, not Cerulean, Yurio, you're kind of walking, and then you kind of, there's a hand that goes to your shoulder, and you'd see the Yanti Queen kind of looking at you, not staring, but...
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
And she's going to state simply, have you told your friends yet?
No.
Are you going to tell them?
No.
You realize that you won't be able to hide it forever.
I know. But still.
Is Ayla allowed to interject in this conversation?
No.
Give it a little more. Okay, then I'll let you interject.
Wait.
The Queen's just gonna look to you for a moment. It's like, you're playing a dangerous game going at it like this.
I don't want them to see me as weak.
if they saw you as weak for that, then I would go, well, I'd have to go smack them myself. You shouldn't let, well, speaking from experience,
Having an aneurysm in the corner.
the queen's just going to go, speaking from experience, don't let people tell you you're weak. Believe me. She's just gonna smile a little bit. She's gonna look back to, and anyway, you think you're being quiet, you think you're being sneaky. And then she just like, that,
Aylin's just nosy.
like, and then the queen kind of rolls her head back over one shoulder and is like, I know you're there.
Listen, I am her doctor, okay? And if you notice something I didn't, I'm worried about her health.
You already know.
Not in character.
I know out of character. Aylin does not know as a character. Aylin has not been told.
She's had her suspicions voiced.
Aylin has
though.
suspicions that something's going on. But she's
Never
never been
voiced.
directly told. Listen,
The-
Uriel, I love you, and I know you are not a weak woman. For fuck's sake, you have 2 kids. That takes a hell of a lot of strength to do. I am worried about your health because I am your doctor, and I know damn well the boys don't pay enough attention to notice if something goes wrong. I care. I've seen Arturus try to eat poisonous berries because they were ooh shiny in the middle of a forest. The men are stupid. You are not. I care about you. Please tell me what is happening. Please.
The queen's just gonna smile and kind of ease her way back. It's like, this is between the two of you now.
Uriel straight up is gonna go, you're gonna be an ant.
There's another one?
Yes.
Oh my. When did you find out? What are you going to tell me?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, Uriel, you are so lucky. I love you, or I would hit you over the head right now for keeping this a secret. Uriel, if you had told us, we would have figured something out, so we could guarantee the safety of your coming child. I know damn well you're not weak, but that does not mean there will not be a monster or a fight someday that could risk that.
I was gonna be careful.
You can be careful all you want, but a monster is not going to care if you live or if your fetus lives. I'm just saying. For fuck's sake, I fought a wyvern, and he bit a chunk out of my torso.
It's but a scratch.
Uriel, monsters regrettably do not care about our health, or the health of our children, or, okay?
Yes.
I love you. I will keep it a secret because I trust you to do the right thing. But before you get too far along, you need to tell them.
Mm-mm.
I know, being open and honest is not something this party does well. But you need to tell. It's the same reason I needed to explain my chronic back pain to the rest of you, because that was a problem that would affect the safety of your part, of the rest of you, if suddenly that flares up in the middle of a battle and I'm on the floor in tears and pain, okay? the gifts are not helping right now, I swear to God, Nessa.
You know I can't be serious.
I never. Uriel, please, I love you, but Christ, as your doctor, you need to be honest with your party. Oh God, I sound like Azriel now.
You do.
There's a solid smile from the queen.
Oh, now I know why he said that. Oh, now I know why he gave me homework into being. Oh. God damn it, I just wanted to be mad at him. Now I can't even be mad, I understand it. Well, that ruins the fun of being salty.
Can I
Queen.
go shopping now?
Yes, go shopping. But Christ almighty, please remember to tell them at some point. At least tell Cerulean.
If you need an escort, I'm sure, what's his
I
name?
trust her to run and hide if something goes wrong, yes.
My
I can't find
my
what happens
third
when
son is a
it's
rogue. He's...
There's so many of them.
You have no idea.
My
Kyra will be the death
death
of me.
skill is maxed out.
As you
Kyrock.
mentioned Kyrock, the bird's just sitting in the corner, just...
This I can't say it that way. That's a bad word.
He just blinks
I said the F word.
he blinks a few times and shrugs.
He's used to it.
He blinks a few times, shrugs, and just happened this way before. And he's just gonna fade back into the darkness. Where he went, where he's going, you don't know.
One day Grim is going to fail at his job, and suddenly I'm going to have a soul threatening me because they have a grudge against Kyra. I can feel it in my bones.
Queen just
Speaking of
chuckles.
Should we
And-
go back now?
Now we move back to main VC. Gentlemen,
Watch the mirror force me right now.
I return.
What is happening?
We
I
return.
don't care.
Okay, so,
I
Playing
got
Frozen
with
Four
this.
game.
okay, so,
No shot, they have two.
Are you streaming Yu-Gi-Oh right now?
I absolutely am.
We were discussing
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Kind of destroying the two.
A thing.
excuse me.
To
Alright,
be that
so,
judgmental.
What is
Perfectly
wrong
meant
with
for
to be
the
stable.
people going this way,
ability?
okay, I am gonna get through Alet's, question things really quickly, and then we'll go to the arena thing, because that's gonna take a while. So,
It'll be like 5 questions out of Aelin before she goes to the arena because she'll trans while they're fighting. Probably ask.
okay. Alright.
Loud.
So Alet, the queen, eventually kind of moves back in with Konda. It's like, here, why don't we go to someplace more comfortable? And they kind of lead you to this, sitting area that's kind of more just lounge and relax. very-
Fancy.
The queen kind of curls her tail in one spot. They both kind of do that. Konda's leaning back against something, still looking at his spellbook.
Aelin is going to dig in her bag a little bit and pull out a journal and a quill and a little ink pot, and she's going to slam them on the ground. Okay, I have so many questions. I will limit myself because I could go on for days with all of my questions, and I'll write them down and maybe say, Where's my bird?
The bird appears.
If I have questions, I will send a bird with letters. You might receive a lot of letters.
It's entirely fair.
Okay, great. I just have like 5 questions. 5 really big questions I gotta ask.
Very well.
Okay. First of all, your divination, how does it work? Because I know my mother's is she has to actively be thinking about it and actively doing it. Does yours come in the form of dreams or how does that work? I'm sorry,
It's a mix of things. I can cast divination spells. In fact, they're my specialty. But
Oh, hello, person. What's up?
other times,
Okay.
other times I receive visions going about my day-to-day life. And some...
Did Bree get lethal company fixed?
Busty, can you mute for a second?
Yeah, love that.
And occasionally they come in dreams, but all depends, really.
so okay. You can cast them, and they come in dreams, and they come in random visions at random eras because life works like that, and life is a little funny. I don't mean the deity, I mean the concept of life. And then the side effect is your eyeballs glow. Yes?
Somewhat, yes.
I'm following? Somewhat. No, I mean, they're kind of, in comparison to, everyone else in your family, they're kind of noticeable. Sorry, I hate to break it to you.
Oh, I know. It's worse when I'm actually doing something.
Well, now I'd pay good money just to watch that. Moving on. For you, your majesty, I don't know how to reference you.
Just call me
Talking
Zanali.
Sorry, I dropped my phone. It like fell. It was bad. So, how do you heal if you like? Do you? I don't.
It depends. Again, sometimes it's, well, heal at a touch. But if it's something more grievous or intricate, I'm able to use blood magic to help.
Right. That's what I'm wondering about, because I know as like a death domain cleric, resurrections and revivals, well, I am struggling currently, become much easier for me to do in comparison to my brothers who are life domain clerics. I that's what I'm curious about. Because I know for very intricate wounds, while I can heal them, I would not be the most effective person.
I specialize in intricate wounds, actually.
Do you like sew their flesh back together with their own blood or your blood, or like what happened?
If I have, using a mix of healing magic and the blood of a person, I can cure or repair damage
Can
that's...
you solidify blood and stab it, like make it a stabby thing? Is that possible? Sorry, random question.
It's not really... Blood magic doesn't work that way for combat. It works other ways.
I don't know. Every combat is slightly different. I've heard rumors of like these fighters lose their blood, and it's horrifying.
Blood hunters.
Yes.
I've known a few. Terrifying, really, but... Oh well. Anyway.
And then, right. So for combat, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to learn, because I, as a cleric, if I fight other clerics, I like to understand how they will, try and murder me. Well, I guess not murder me in your case, but like, fighting a death domain cleric is horrifying on my own aspect, as in I've turned myself into a monster before, and it scares me. So, like, how does blood magic allow you to fight? Just like, that's like my last biggest question.
It's...
Because you have all the basic cleric spells that every cleric can do, but there are some that are specific to
those are
domains.
I wouldn't show them off right now, but there is something I am willing to show off.
Oh?
I would need you to be willing, but...
I am a very willing participant.
That means I need you to fail a save for me, really quickly.
She will happily fail that save just to learn.
Alright, so you fail the save, and a red glow comes over the queen's eyes, and she moves her, like, she kind of holds out her hand, like, palm up and open, and your body kind of moves against perhaps what's your own will, but your body repeats the motion.
Oh. Whoa! Oh! Oh my god.
And then it vanishes, and you're back to normal.
Oh.
Now imagine that, but your entire body.
Oh my god, you could control a person. That's like if necromancy could transfer to real people in real time, and not just dead corpses. Oh my god. Are you gonna use that to whenever we end up fighting you and your husband?
You're challenging for the peace.
So yes. The answer is yes. Just say yes.
She smiles, like, listen, I'll give you this little bit. That's not even the surface of what I or my husband are able to do.
Listen, I am okay. I'm afraid. I am afraid.
Conda's going to speak up. A little bit of fear goes a long way.
Shut up!
Quinn's going to...
Oh my god. If you could do that to Cerulean and, like, use her own abilities against her...
I know what I can and can't do. I'm able to sense the strength of another, at least usually. But...
Well, that's horrifying.
Truth be told, I prefer not to use it for that kind of thing.
Well, prefer and if you do or not are entirely different things.
That's true. But I would much prefer to heal a grievous wound or help with conditions rather than...
Well, I'd much rather heal my party mates stab my arm through someone, but do you know how many times I've had to stuff my arm into the closest river because it gets covered in blood? Too many.
Fair.
My fingers are black. I want normal fingers again. I think that's my new goal.
I can help with that if you want.
Az has yet to be able to find a way to fix this. You can fix it?
Not entirely, but truth be told, I should be able to reverse it some.
How would you do that?
She just kind of smiles a little bit.
I would love to know how you could do such a thing, because I can't cast any spell without this spreading. Vampiric Touch is absolutely the worst, but I mean, how would you do that?
The secret to blood magic is the fact that it helps coax the body into healing itself. That effect on your hands is no different.
So I could push it back? How far back?
Question, how far is it currently?
It's reached the
Wasn't
knuckles
it-
on her hands.
I was gonna say, wasn't it like pushed back already by, or how long ago was that?
I could push it back to...
Well, okay, the last time it got pushed back was like effective clearing the Death Temple, which was a hot minute ago, to be fair, and that pushed it from like close to her wrist back up to the knuckle.
I could push it back to perhaps the first joint.
Oh my god, I could feel things at the bottom of my fingers again? They wouldn't be totally numb? Please? Please. I miss sensations.
First or second joint,
Please.
one of the two. Basically, only your fingertips would be covered still.
Oh my god, please? Please. Do you know how easy it would be to find pulses again? Instead of sitting there drawing little circles? Please. Please? Please. Please?
I'm willing.
Please.
And I suppose while you're at it, do you have any other conditions you want me to look into?
That's really the only thing. I mean, my back hurts, but that's
And if I
been
told you,
there for so long.
and if I told you I could repair that?
Are you a god? You sound like a god right now.
Just a cleric. A very powerful cleric, but a cleric nonetheless.
Aelin has to 100% think about this because she does not want to reveal her back. Would you need to see the area affected?
As uncomfortable as it would be, yes.
I would need more time to consider that one. That is not something I'm proud of.
If it helps, there's no judgment here.
Judgment, no judgment does not make much of a difference to me. It's not something I enjoy being reminded of.
Well,
And
willing.
it's not a pretty sight.
Listen,
I mean, it's really not pretty. It's like if you took a bear attack and mixed it with a wyvern attack and like a lich and like they just ripped it. It's not pretty.
I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Believe me, I've seen worse.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I have personal problems as Teeble said it.
Well, it's your own choice. I won't push you. But
We'll see how chronic the back pain is before the peace fight, and then I'll get back to you on that one.
of course.
The pain is chronic, but the ass is iconic. I'm sorry. Gut instinct.
I almost just lost it there. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So does that
I
kind of
can't say chronic.
does that kind of conclude that? All right.
That would conclude that. Absolutely.
We're gonna jump over to the arena crew. Those of you going to the arena, so that's Abram, Cerulean, and Arturus. Arturus, are you going to just watch, or are you gonna try and or do you want to participate? Arturus.
What? Both.
Both? Alright. Okay. Cool.
Both?
So, next question, Abram and Cerulean. Do you want to fight Verai as a pair or one-on-one?
I want to fight one-on-one.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll go with a one-on-one.
Which one of you wants to go first?
Oh, dibs.
Okay.
Alright, you got it.
Cerulean, you walk out onto the sand. I don't have the actual arena prepared. I swear I have an arena now. And standing across from you is this Yanti, again, abomination, these red scales and such. You realize when he went to grab his gear, all he grabbed was like a strap that holds a sword over his back. That's it. And
Right.
the crowd is already chanting and going. You hear the
There's a wall.
drums in the background, like... He's not wearing armor at all.
Those either are barbarian or warlock. I feel it in my bones.
Alright. And he's gonna look at us like...
Definitely does have a natural talent.
He's gonna look, it's like... Great night for fighting, don't you agree? Cracks his neck a few times.
So really like do a arm overhead stretch and like fair, I think that's everything.
That's fair. Alright. Let's get cracking. Roll for... actually, he kind of reaches back and draws this two-handed sword from over his back, which you would note is curved. Yeah, this two-handed curved sword from over his back. It's a straight-backed sword, but there is a curve to the blade. Rules of this fight, the engagement goes till, would you prefer 10 or 20 HP?
Let's go 10.
Alright. Alright.
Ooh, bean boy.
Alright. Cool. Cool. Oh, I need to update something for him really quickly. I did not realize that his barbarians could get something. 1 second. Roll for initiative while you do, really quickly.
Why am I suddenly
Someone be
scared?
so kind as to roll that for me. I'm sorry.
It's
I
solo fight. Cerulean is going first.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. My sincerest apologies.
That is a
Okay.
24.
Okay. I don't think he's gonna be able to outspeed you, but oh lord!
The highest with a max dex, which Cerulean has, that is the highest you can get without a natural 20. So
Ooh, I feel
I
bad.
rolled a 19. Did you get a nat 20?
No, I feel bad because barbarians
That's valid.
Barbarians with the tough feet specifically. He's got a lot of HP.
I'm sorry, he has the tough feet.
Yep.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Poor
He's-
Cerulean.
He's
crazy.
he's
He
a
has
beast.
a lot of HP then.
He's got a lot of HP. All right.
And if he's also like max level,
Yeah. All right, I need to roll initiative for this guy. Oh yeah, there's no way. He's not going to be able to outspeed you.
I am speed.
Cerulean, you're going first. Abram and Arturus, you guys are watching from the stands.
so what I'm hearing is Cerulean should take advantage of that while she can.
That's what I'd
We
say.
need to set up.
He's also got a
We need to
movement
set up.
of 40 feet. So,
We're about to make it even more difficult for him. So we're gonna move as far back as I can. Then we are going to enter wind stance. And then we are going to use some air bending. So some dramatic flows of my hands, a small dust was begin to pick up through the arena, eventually turning into like storm level winds blowing towards him.
okay. What are the
Okay.
effects of
That
that?
is okay. Do.
Ooh, that's a fun optional thing. I did not realize he had that.
Control wind's gust. In a 100-foot cube that I can see within range. A wind picks up within the cube, continuously blowing in a horizontal direction that I choose. I am doing it from me towards him. You
Okay.
can choose the intensity of the wind, calm, moderate, or strong. I am choosing strong. If the wind is moderate or strong, ranged weapon attacks that pass through it or that are made against targets within the cube have a disadvantage on their attack rolls. If the wind is strong, any creature moving against the wind must spend an extra foot of movement for each foot moved. So you have to move, so you have half the movement if you approach me.
Okay.
So to reach me, you would
So-
have to have a movement of 130.
Jeez. Louise. Oh my lord.
Welcome to my new strat.
Okay.
New strat. Wanna hit me? Have fun taking 2 turns getting to me.
You need that. If you only have if you have a base speed of 30, it's gonna take 4 turns.
He said 40
Oh,
plus dash, so 2.
All right.
but that is my turn.
Okay. He looks. Okay, so you entered your stance and you were using the wind thing.
Yes.
Yeah. He's going to just kind of laugh. He's like, alright, I see how it is. No need for me
Why
to
is he laughing?
No need for me to hold back then. Sorry. And he's gonna slam both of his hands together. And his eyes glow.
I don't like
And
how
he
calm
lets out this roaring hiss. that, like, to anyone nearby, Abram, you know this, your brother's not holding back. He is...
Yeah.
Mutual acceptance. He's going all
I'm
out.
gonna I'm gonna lean forward. I'm just gonna be like, you're just gonna see like a face of like a little bit of like fear in Abram. It's like, because I'm scared.
Abram, you know your brother. He's a barbarian, and specifically, he's a zealot. He is...
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Jay!
That's... Okay, for reference, that is actually something barbarians have.
They can do that?
Wait, what did they do? What did I miss?
Jay just sent me a DM, and I'm horrified.
That's just in. Cerulean's going to die.
Oh my god! I didn't know barbarians could do that.
Yeah, it's called Primal Champion. Okay.
Fluffer, nutter,
Real quick, remind me my current cap on the sword.
I'm just gonna make it... It's your level cap. I'm just gonna say it's your level cap.
Okay.
Okay, so... How much is his movement slowed by the wind?
It's halved.
Oh, it's halved. Okay, 20. But I can move half... So he can still move... He can still move 30 feet because of... At least for this turn, because of another barbarian feature. Yay.
Yeah.
It's optional
Dash,
feat.
though.
Oh, he can dash, so that gets him 60 feet.
You weren't supposed to get that closer.
He just... You see his tail coil for a minute, and he just springs forward. Like, dashing across the sand, sword out to the side. It is your turn.
Alright. So this is going to decide how I flavor this. So just making sure we are using the standard one round is 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are going to use my... Well, let me find it real quick.
Hey, Jim made it. Hi, Jim.
Yeah.
We're going to be using my aerial dash feature, which I get the benefits of dash, disengage, and I get an additional 30 flying speed, so meaning my current speed is 150.
Okay. Are you going, like... Where are you going? What?
So first we're going to basically just configure him, because if you think about it, if I suddenly move 150 speed in a matter, in the time span of 6 seconds, and that is without incorporating attack time, effectively looks like I just disappear. As the wind swirls around me, and I just scoot around. Well, just for the sake of it, we are going to end behind him, but effectively I've just been circling around him, trying to use my high speed as a confusion tactic before being behind him and attacking.
Make your attack roll.
Cerulean's badass. I love her.
Make your attack roll.
Okay. Does a 27 hit?
You hit, and I'm surprised. His AC is 20.
With the-
Damn.
Unarmored AC is 20. For this one.
So, and I am just going to unleash the safe amount of charges for this, which is just 14. Since that is my current level.
Alright. How much damage you do?
Gotta figure out. And then, find the guy that I'm looking for. 5 plus 5 plus... That's 24.
24. Alright.
And then extra attack, and for this extra attack, we're gonna
It's gonna
move
be
over here.
halved, so... Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 26.
26 to hit. That hits.
Okay. Find the dice for that. And then we are going to, this is going to be with the short sword, we are going to use a charge for 2d6 lightning.
All right. How much damage?
9, 13, 18. So 42 damage total.
40. What was it on the second hit? I need to know what it was on the second hit.
18.
18. All right.
And to flavor this, again, we have it in spinning around. And at this current moment, she has not drawn her swords yet.
All right.
So with the first attack, she is sweeping by, like striking through, drawing as she slashes. Then the air appears to shimmer as it condenses under her feet, allowing her to use it as like a stepping place. And she then dashes back to hit her twice, and to hit them twice in a sudden motion with both swords.
All right.
First attack with the wind sword. It's summoned a whirlwind around them, and then electricity comes tackling through it.
You smack into him twice, and he just... It's like hitting a brick wall. Like, you can tell that you cut him, and there's a little bit of blood coming down. But he just looks at you after it's done. It's like, all right.
And then, due to ancestral weapon stuff, I can disengage 15 feet.
All right.
And we are going to disengage 15 feet upwards and just sit there flying.
Okay. He's just gonna laugh. He's like, I see how it is. And he's gonna pull something off of his right shoulder or left shoulder, and you realize he's also wearing a thing of hecking javelins.
Oh.
Javelins?
So he takes it and is like, too scared to fight face to face, and chucks it.
Remember, this is made at disadvantage. This is still within the wind.
25 hit.
25 doesn't back hit.
All right. Let me look at something. I don't remember what damage for javelins is. Let me look at it. All right.
Yep.
Okay. So I use this. Plus his strength. Ooh, yikes. Plus another feature of his, because Zealot, he's going to throw the javelin, and you would see energy crackle around it as it does. Holy moly. Okay. 12 and then an extra.
You're saying that.
1d6.
Ooh, my phone's dying. I gotta plug that in.
As you get slammed for 26 damage as necrotic energy discharges from the blade from the javelin.
I go 1. Okay, the wind is still going, so we're chilling.
Okay, you made a con save?
Microphone
Yep.
not working.
I got a 27 on the con save, and it has to be the damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a 27 on the con save. Wait, hold on. I forgot to add the +4 rage to that. So that's actually... I said 26, right?
Yeah, the wind is gone then.
Yeah, it's 30. It's 30 then. 30 damage.
Jesus!
And he's gonna take another one, because bonus attack, and he's gonna throw again. Ooh, that's gonna miss.
I don't like the brother. He's scary.
All right.
Beating with your fox girl.
You barely, like, the first, paint the scene for me, like, how How does this go down? Like, as you get hit, or whatever. Like, he throws the thing. What happens from there?
Was he aiming it anywhere particular?
I'm letting you decide where it hits, essentially. It's a lot of damage, so...
We're gonna say it's gonna hit her in like the little, my brain got a brain, left stomach area. The padding of her armor barely like makes it like turns it from a lethal blow to just a very painful thing. As it embeds itself in her, she just pulls it out and drops it.
For the second one to go sailing very close to your head.
And then it goes, and she's just annoyed, and she just pulls her head as it flies by.
He's like, "You're fast! I'll give you that one." Can I get the audience reaction? Aylet, I will say you are there at this point.
Whoa.
Abram, yeah, that's your brother.
Yeah, no, I'm just my mouth is like open a little bit. I'm just like, I have to fight this guy.
No, you only have to fight your mother and father. He's not going to be part of it.
Very strong.
Well, no, I was not. I was meaning because I'm.
Oh, you're going to go fight him, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm in awe. I'm in awe at the amount of the battle that is taking. Is very awesome and very entertaining.
Aylet?
Abram is loving to critique it.
Aylet, your reaction? Hello?
My reaction to Cerulean getting beat up.
Absolutely blasted on the first attack.
Did the queen come with Aylet?
Yeah, the queen's watching.
Your son is... Huh. Oh my god. I'm so scared for her health.
Physically, he's the strongest one.
That does not change my fear for her health. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Don't worry, he knows when to stop.
Does Cerulean know when to stop?
I would hope so.
The answer to that question is no.
I don't think she does. I don't know if met your son's friends, but all of us are kind of all or nothing.
Right.
I don't think she has a stopping point until she's actually down on the ground broken.
Next round of combat. Cerulean.
Alright. Cerulean would drop. Actually, he's still midair. We are going to use. We're going to use Fighting Spirit, so I gain hit points back equal to my samurai level. Put that in. And then from we're going to drop to the ground, and then we are going to attack. We're going to attack with my short sword, Tyrannus.
Okay.
And again, a 26 hits, I know that.
Jeez, you're rolling high, dude.
I have a plus 11 to attacking as well, so.
He's got plus 14.
So, I mean, like, it's. Oh, I have a plus
It's
12.
not
That's
too
better.
like uneven in terms of combat. It's just the pure physical force.
Yeah, he's hits like a freaking...
He hits like a truck.
Yeah, especially on that first attack each turn.
Again, we are once again going to be using a charge.
Okay.
Holy shit. 6 and a 4. 16, that is 21.
21, alright.
And then we're going to extra attack using the short sword again.
Okay.
That is another 15, so another 26. I like my new shiny dice.
Okay, 26. How much damage?
That's 19 that time.
Okay.
Then we are going to swiftly attack twice,
You're gonna
and
what?
then we're swiftly attacking twice, and then we're gonna close the distance. Not close the distance, widen the distance.
Is that
With
disengage again, or?
no. With though I don't need to worry about opportunity attacks because while I am in wind stance, I cannot provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense suddenly.
60 feet is over here.
Jeez.
Welcome to speed. And that's my turn.
He laughs and is like, again, fast. He's gonna move his. He's gonna get 40 feet. He's gonna dart back over to the arena, and as he does, he brings another javelin over his shoulder and just launches. Does 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay, here we go. Oh, fudge. I just dropped one of my dice. Hello. Okay, 4 plus 11. 1 plus 10, 11, 22. Another 26 damage as he just brings it over and...
We are going to use my Blade Master feat. Using my reaction, I can roll a d10, roll d10 plus my character level plus dexterity modifier.
Is that against melee or range?
That is against ranged.
Okay.
That is a 9, so that is a total. I can reduce the damage, so that is 28 damage reduced.
28 damage reduce?
Yep.
You reduce it fully then. You, like...
Or then, if I reduce the damage to 0, I slice the projectile out of the air, destroying it.
Alright. You swing down... I'll let you... 1 second. I'm gonna roll for the second attack and then we'll paint the scene. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh.
Ouch.
Did you just critical cerulean?
Yes. 6.
As a barbarian, that is
6.
not good.
6, 8.
Oh,
6, 8. Oh, because savage... Wait, what is the rule for savage crit? Hold on. 6,
oh god.
8. What is... 6, 8. Okay. 13.
You notice how his voice went all high pitched?
17.
You know how he didn't just say okay, it was okay.
19.
19 points of
Oh.
damage?
Yes.
Oh, that is.
I thought that was gonna be so much worse.
I rolled
Me
really
too.
low on... I rolled
God.
really low on a bunch of those things. On a bunch of those dice. So... yeah, you paint the scene. Like after you... Yeah.
The first one is thrown, and Cerulean crosses her swords, basically catching the tip of this javelin in the middle, and just slices it apart. However, she was not expecting a second javelin to be thrown so soon after, and so while she tries to also parry this one, he barely kind of nicks the edge of it, changing its direction, but still slams into her shoulder.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Party reactions?
Cerulean, please tell me you know when to stop. Ayla's horrified. Ayla is terrified at the thought that Cerulean, if he stops, that she won't, and she will force him to continue. I'm sorry, this is your son? This is your child?
Yes.
There's something wrong with your child.
The queen just kind of shrugs helplessly. It's like,
Quick, what's the? Is this a standard stadium floor?
yes, sand.
Okay.
Which he seems perfectly at home on. So, all right. Round 3. Round 3. Cerulean, it's your turn.
All right. You can tell just by how everything is going, what I want least is for him to hit me with something. Like, other than a javelin. Because I could feel he can hit much harder than me.
His main weapon is a greatsword, so...
I don't like that. So, again, we are going to use a second use of Fighting Spirit.
Whew.
I only have one more uses of that, and that's fun and quirky. Again, as she gets more focused, it seems like she becomes even more, I guess, like ignorant to her wounds, just getting into this fight more and more. All right, and then we're going to move in again to attack. All right, 13 plus 12, 25. Yippee.
Does hit.
There it is, 15 damage.
All right.
And then this is where we're going to do something crazy. You want more damage. We are going to move a total of 75 feet, so using my full speed and then plus the 15 that I get before making an attack.
All right.
We're just gonna neum around him. And we're gonna actually, no, that is not in my best favor if I don't want to be close to you. Hold on. I gotta think about this. We are going to move 15 just with the 15 that I made before an attack. So that means I move a total of 30 feet with this feature. So
Okay.
we're going to use an attack.
You're using your second attack?
Yeah, my extra attack. That is my first miss. That is an 18.
All right. The 18 misses. As he, like, your blade comes in contact and then is just kind of shunted off by his scales.
And then we're going to, once again, where is somewhere I can
All right.
that counts.
All right, you going?
I'm not sure I can get. I'm debating on it because I'm not sure I can get away from them this time, unless I just fly straight up. No, that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly straight up 60 feet, and we're just like, she's gonna be panting. She's using this to make distance and catch her breath.
He's just gonna roll his eyes like, oh, yeah. He's gonna look to Abram and is like, your friend's a coward.
You have a giant sword.
I just kind of like lift both. Oh wait, am I on? Oh yeah, I am. I just like shrug and I'm like, she fights in a unique way.
I suppose I can't blame her for that.
A coward.
No, I'm joking. I jest everybody, and he kind of motions to the crowd. I jest.
Eye twitching.
And
you know, you have a wonderful family, and they're all prodigies, but there are moments I want to smack your sons.
it happens. He likes to goad his opponents. 25. And that's at disadvantage, too, because it's the longer range. All right, here we go. 5. 5. 1 second. Sorry, I'm doing calculating. 5, 10. No, 5, 5, 12, 12, 15, 27. 31. 31 damage as he pulls another javelin, the tip crackling with necrotic energy, and just heaves.
Blade Master feat.
If you can reduce 31, I'm going to be surprised.
31 is just out of it. I did do max reduction, and that is 29. So.
All right, just barely.
So again,
It's a
I'm
hairline
able
scratch.
to redirect it, and then it goes slightly past my face, scratching the cheek.
And second one coming your way. 17 misses, I assume.
Yep.
All right. Next round.
How is Bro looking? Can I tell how much have I hurt this dude?
He's not even bloodied. He's going around. He's got for audience reference, he's marred in cuts that are they're bleeding, obviously, but he does not seem fazed by it.
The urge to suicide bomb right now.
Cerulean? I swear to God.
I finally found the way to break the gimmick.
If Cerulean gives Aelid this look of I want to do is stupid, will you be there to fix me? Aelid is going to return that look with the hardest death stare this girl has ever seen. I swear to God.
Okay, but the way I found to break this gimmick is we've always assumed it's my movement. Nothing ever stopped me from gaining charges through falling movement. We're going to charge this up. We are going to bonus action aerial dodge, action dash, making I go 300 feet higher.
Oh, Lord.
I have found the way to break this.
It's one charge for every 10 feet if you're willing to take that damage.
If I'm willing to take that damage, I am...
Because you're going to be taking the fall damage, too.
Due to my... I will reduce fall damage because due to my environmental attunement, what is it? I take less fall damage. Any fall damage I take is reduced by 5 times my level. I reduce fall damage by 70.
Okay, bro. If you want to play with death, it's okay. You realize.
Oh no.
Okay, falling rules. Is she falling after she moves, or is she technically still out of range at this point? I'm asking the other DMs because I don't know.
Well, okay.
He has taken fall damage.
Hold on.
Because Cerulean ended her turn 300 feet up.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Let me go double check rules of fall damage real fast because I almost never use it.
Wait, hold on. Are you...
Because there's rules to fall damage.
Wait, hold on. Cerulean, are you hovering in the air at the moment and you're going to drop next turn? Is that what's going on?
Oh, I am currently 390 because at the end of my turn I use movement to go up, so I'm at, I use 60, so I'm at 360 feet up. I would use aerial dodge again to move 90 feet downwards, and then I would fall and attack.
Okay.
So I'd be falling.
Is that for your turn? Is that for this turn?
That'll be next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so looking at fall damage rules, if fall from a great height is a common hazard, blah 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 blah. At the end of the fall, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it fell to a maximum of 20d6. So...
I'd be falling from 270, I'd be taking 20d6, I'd be subtracting 70 from that.
20.
Well, hold on, because you're still falling 200 feet. Even if you subtracted that 70 feet, you would still max out at 20d6.
Yeah.
Because you
It's
would
not
still
70
fall.
feet, it's 70 damage. After we do
If
the
it-
damage, I subtract 70 from that.
Okay.
But that
Okay,
goes
I
off on
thought
your
that's-
next turn, yeah? That's what I'm asking.
So, yes, that would be my entire next turn. Though I just realized something I could also do, and that is I could technically, by following rules, I could divide up my speed, and then save 5 speed of movement by flight at the last second, and essentially catch myself.
You're still gonna suffer the blowback from the sword, but...
I would still suffer blowback, but
But you'd save yourself fall damage.
my amount of stupidity in this fight there is no stopping.
I'm gonna...
Aelin
Okay,
is
hold on.
staring at
Hold on.
Cerulean right
If you're
now,
gonna do
horrified.
that, as DM, because it makes more sense to me, I'm gonna make you do a con save, because if you're falling that fast, and then you're gonna try and pull yourself up at the last minute, that's a lot of force coming down on your body.
I was about to
That is
say,
fair.
I'm gonna
I
make
would
you
do
make
like
a
a
con
sniper
save, and if you
attack.
fail that, you're going unconscious. Like...
Valid.
Ayla will have a breakdown, fix Cerulean, and then hit her over the head herself.
Okay,
I'm-
I'm just
I'm
letting you
giving
know.
you a warning. Ayla will be pissed.
Okay. But looking up, Abram's brother's just like, he knows you're out of range. He's just gonna look up, sheath his sword over his back, and open out both of his arms and just, hit me! Give it your best shot!
Come on then. Go on then. hit me.
What?
Cerulean.
No.
Oh my god.
Did you say something to the queen? What?
Ayla's like, he's encouraging.
Just watch.
If we're already gonna catch myself, there is no harm in me going higher. Because we're going all in.
Oh
Okay.
So is
god.
it my turn again?
Yes, it's your turn.
Aerial dodge. That's double plus that's another 150. If anything, the fallback on this might that's gonna hurt. It's gonna be great. So
Just out
we're
of
gonna go.
curiosity, when Cerulean lands, how far away is Aelin from her?
You guys would be on the edge of the arena. I assume you guys are sitting on the lower level. So 60 or so feet from her.
60? Okay.
So we are going to go another 140 feet up, leaving me with 10 movement by flight.
How far are you falling?
500 feet.
This is gonna be a really high DC, I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
Abram, your brother's just psyched.
I'm just like, I don't even know like. Like, Abram's just blown away at the situation. Like he doesn't know what he would do in that situation.
After hitting the 500-foot mark, you would take a deep breath and then just fall backwards into a free fall. And she just rapidly plummet towards the ground. And as she feels herself get closer, she's basically going to say a silent prayer to Ventrusa and be like, let's take some ass. And at the last second, she just grabs her sword and just is ready to strike as she tries to just land and not hurt herself. Come on, dice. Be with me.
Make your attack roll, I guess.
And I have to make a con save first, don't I?
Make the con save afterwards. Rule of cool it.
Okay.
I'll let you live long enough to do this, essentially.
26.
26 hits.
It would have been really
1d10
funny if you missed.
I'm gonna cry.
1d10 plus 50. Let's go.
I'm gonna cry.
Max damage.
Max damage?
So 60
You
damage.
just got slammed with 60.
Holy.
Okay, then
Con save.
now I make the con save.
Now you make the con save.
That is 28.
Why is there a con?
28?
Because she's falling 500 feet out of the air.
Hold on.
And trying
Did
to make herself
I hear a
fast.
28 on a con save?
How did you get a
28.
28 on a con save?
Because I have proficiency, I have in Constitution saving throws, and I have a +10 to con, +5 to con. Remember, I min-max.
I forget.
I'm still rolling a fate roll to see if the gods are with
Roll
you.
a fate roll. Yeah, because like that's 500 feet. I would have passed it just at the 28 if you like kept it at the 300. You're at 500 feet in the air.
The gods are not with you.
Oh, shit.
God, Jesus, take the wheel.
The gods are not with you. Like, I'm sorry.
Does
Okay,
my prayer,
I'll
does
admit.
my prayer to the intruso do anything?
No.
Can I just say, this is the most epic fight I have ever seen.
I'm gonna admit, here's the thing.
Like, loving it.
I'm
As a
even
DM, I'm hating it.
I even rolled the fate save at disadvantage because 500 feet, okay? 500.
Yeah.
Con save or not. Like,
Well, I just think it's like the most anime thing because you like strike with the dude with something that like actually hurts him, but then like
No,
you're
this is
also at the
literally
same
an
time
anime
you're gonna go
moment.
unconscious.
It's cool and it's badass and it's a very cool scene for the dramatics. At the same time, oh my god, 500 feet.
the area explodes in a cloudburst of sand. And the drums stop. Everything stops. The arena stops.
I do a very specific flavor real quick.
Yeah.
Again, as I touch down, before this all gets to me, I just slam the sword into his armor and just say, "Checkmate," before releasing all of the compound air that was charged up.
You are going to take backlash damage. He, like, you realize this,
That
right?
is 36 straight damage of backlash.
Yeah. So, there's a
What does
cloudburst.
that leave
You
at HP?
bring the sword over, both hands, drive down. It carves deep. But this barbarian, he tanks through it. He tanks straight through it. And to the rest of you, the dust begins to settle. Cerulean, you're on your feet for maybe like 2 seconds before you black out and just hit the sand.
Give me the
We
epic
need a
anime
freaking
passing out on
movie
my
of this,
feet.
bro.
Give me the epic anime passing out on my feet and still standing.
You pass out, you're on your feet for like 2 seconds. Verai is still standing. Like, the cut's deep, and that's like, but
It's an impressive wound, but
yeah. Side note, he's still not bloodied.
holy shit. The minute Aelin like is aware that Cerulean is no longer conscious, she's going to upcast the heal spell to have Cerulean regain
Then-
80 hit points.
Our clothes are now in tatters.
And like dead sprint to her, pissed the hell off that she tried that to begin with. Impressed and proud, but also she has to stagger herself while she's awake.
I just want to point out that I am not also even bloodied after that. I am still above half HP.
Still, the amount of
I'm running up
G's.
to-
The fact that
The
you are
amount of
conscious,
G's on your body.
I'm running up to Cerulean as well. Like, I was like that freaking.
Verai,
Right
is
there, too.
like saying under her breath just the F word over and over again because she's pissed and she's about to hit Cerulean.
Saying what?
Verai, like, you see the light kind of fade from his eyes a bit. Just, whew.
Well, I now know how to introduce my character.
Give her to
Okay,
me.
be gentle, Ayla.
I
She just fell 500 feet.
That is
Ooh.
exactly why she's an idiot. I love her, but oh my god, all of you are idiots.
Honestly, I think you'd have to
I
be
would've-
suicidal to try something like that.
She probably is. I'm not gonna lie. Half of us are
She's not
teetering at edge.
suicidal, but she will do anything for a victory, except like
Um,
cheating. But that was totally a not cheating move.
That
would've been
that was within the rules. Like,
It was within the rules. It was horrifying, but within the rules. Yeah, so Aelin's gonna like, lay her down, fix her up, and like wait for her to wake up.
all right. I will say, Verai is like, he kind of slithers off. He's not even phased at this point. And the queen's gonna point out your chest, and he looks down and is like, looks back to Cerulean and is like, and he looks at everyone and is like, your friend is impressive.
An idiot, nonetheless.
I just nod my head. I'm like, yeah, that was freaking awesome.
And I also
April-
just point out,
Wait,
I
is
could've
Cerulean
gone
standing
higher.
up unconscious?
No,
She was
Aelin has
saying-
laid her down and is healing her currently.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna hold out my hand and go high five.
Aelin's
Um,
gonna look at Abram and go, you do realize that
I
doctor
would have
can't,
gone
right?
higher. I stopped at 500. I could go as high as I want and just plummet.
Aelin is staring.
Okay, if you had gone much higher, if you had gone much higher, I seriously would have forced you on death saves. I'm not joking. Because that's
No, I
like...
would- for the anime nerd in front of me, like inside of me, I would have done that. That would have been worth it for that moment.
That's...
Yeah, again, Aelin is going to now put some very strict rules on Cerulean doing this because, oh my god.
You
That
did
was
your
fun.
railgun thing. You're an idiot, but I'm also proud. But-
When does Cerulean wake up? Aelin is like waiting. She is death clearing this girl.
I would say...
Slowly. Oh, yes.
Go ahead,
It's
go
like
ahead.
him when he wakes up.
Wake. I swear to God, get up.
He would slowly wake up and he's like, did I get him?
I'm going to fucking murder you myself, Cerulean. What the hell was that?
I just like jump in the middle. I'm like, Cerulean, that was freaking. Do that.
Abram?
It was
Abram,
pretty cool.
I will hit you myself. I swear to God, do not encourage this idea, Cerulean.
I'm sorry. It was
all-
pretty cool. I can't
Arturus?
disagree with that
Zip
statement.
it. Aelin is
Now
now giving them this
split
glare
it
of, I
apart.
will, Aelin is giving a glare to the guys, like, I will send you to death if you do not zip your lips immediately.
Do you think you could throw me that high up, but like with my hammer?
Abram, I'm not fixing you if you do that and
Hey.
die. That's your mother's
If we built a
responsibility.
catapult.
Again.
Before Aelin
into a
smacks
missile.
Cerulean, she's gonna get up off the ground and she's gonna smack both the guys upside their heads. What is wrong with you two?
I can fly.
Abram, you cannot fly. I've never seen
I
you
can.
fly. I've seen you launch
I
yourself.
think
I've
he
never
can
seen
fly.
you fly.
No,
I
he
don't
can.
fly often, but I can.
Can. No, trust me,
Can-
he can.
Can't hold
I
on.
actually can.
Go
I literally
look-
have
he
that
can.
in my.
So
I can
afraid.
fly.
Hold on. Pause. Looks at Aelin's spells. Aelin's kind of staring at them. She's like, I swear to God, zip it. I would like to make sure Cerulean did not do extensive damage to herself and did not break things that I was not aware of.
Cerulean, you
Being-
feel like...
being the
you
bigger
feel like hell.
Cerulean,
You feel like hell.
Cerulean, it was burst out laughing, feeling every movement caused by it, just burst in pain. But it was like, yeah, this is my funny.
I
Aelin's
feel
gonna make
like-
Cerulean laugh, and she's gonna, help her sit up. And the minute she's like sat up enough, Aelin's gonna smack the back of her head too. There is something wrong with all of you. Okay, you earned that. I am your doctor, and I would like to think we are friends. The next time you decide to be an idiot like the men in this party, I need a warning. So I can be
Whoa,
there to
Vexus.
catch you and make sure you don't fall unconscious again, because if you went any higher, you could have killed yourself, Cerulean.
Yeah,
Do you
but you're
understand me?
telling me, I
Then
do.
that-
But you're telling me,
I
could I
don't
do
have-
it again if I let you know beforehand?
I need a fair warning. I need to be there. And I need you to understand that if you kill yourself in battle doing something like this, and I don't have the materials to bring you back, it is on you. I always try to stay stocked up enough to make sure you guys don't stay dead. But there is only so much power I have in the realm of death. I don't have enough to bring you back all the time. Do you understand me?
Alright.
Do not launch the guys. Do not let Abram go up that high and do something that's stupid.
Because I'm not bringing him back. If he dies, he dies. It's his mother's responsibility at that point.
Speaking of, Abram.
Yes.
Stressed, Aylet.
Your brother, you walk out and...
So Cerulean real quick would mutter, like, can I get some new clothes? As hers are just torn to shreds.
Aylet throws her cloak onto Cerulean. Take that. I will take you back to the room and we'll go get you clothes. Unless someone has some spares here.
The queen would kind of show up and produce a spare robe. I would also recommend getting out of the way really quickly. I think Verai is eager to take on his brother.
Sometime.
I
can't wait.
Abram, your brother's like back from being healed. A new set of scars for him. Cerulean, something to be proud of. You left a scar on Verai.
Let's go.
He does not scar easily. Abram, you take your place right across from him. The rest of you are moved from the arena.
Abram, if you self-destruct in this battle, you are your mother's responsibility. We're in her kingdom. You are not mine anymore.
Fine, don't worry.
You say that like I don't worry every
too
time.
crazy.
Abram?
I don't believe you.
Abram, the two of you are set equal distance apart from each other.
Wait. Should I join in this?
Do you want to do a 2-on-1?
Arturus?
I mean, clearly the 1v1 didn't work.
Arturus, I'm not fixing you either.
Oh, I can fix myself. It's fine.
You better.
All right, we going both of them?
I do really kind of want to 1v1. Just a little bit. I just kind of want.
Okay, if Busty wants to 1v1, he's gonna 1v1.
I don't know.
Busty, it's ultimately your
and then
decision.
Arturus can do the last 1v1 to finally take down the barbarian.
He's healing between matchups. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's healing.
All right.
Yeah. I just want to, like...
You want it to be a fair fight. Yeah. All right, Abram?
Well, yes.
What's
up?
All right, you're stationed across from your brother. Anything to say before the fight starts?
I'm just going to look at him. I'm just going to be like, it's been quite a while since we've stood this way, bro.
He's just gonna, like, crack his legs like, oh yeah, I've been looking forward to this for, how many years has it been since you left? At least 100.
Oh, yeah. And I've got some new tricks to show you. And I'm gonna, like, pull my, like, cloak off or whatever's covering my etheric...
Your markings.
Except for, like, my armor. Yeah, I'm just gonna reveal my...
He's like, oh, let's go! Roll initiative.
Let it begin. I have a +0 to initiative. Me very slowly make my way over to...
For the rest of the party, really quickly, perception check. Abram, don't worry about it. What was your initiative roll?
I got a 12.
Natural 20.
I think I'm actually gonna get whooped right now. Like,
What is your initiative, Abram?
12.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's got you.
You said perception check?
Yeah, for everybody else. Give me a minute.
Natural 20.
Okay. All right. Verai takes first go, and you see the light come over his eyes again. Kind of rolls his arms, and once again that roaring hiss comes out of him. And he's gonna draw his great sword over his shoulder, like, hope you're ready, bro. And yeah. Anyway.
Can I do like a little cinematic?
Yeah. Go
Can I
ahead.
flavor how awesome I pull my hammer out?
Yeah. Go ahead.
My hammer's like, it's like on my
Belt
like,
loop.
belt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my belt loop. It's like on the opposite side of where my hand is. I hold up my dominant, like,
Your dominant
etheric
hand.
electricity, like they shock around my fingers. The hammer just flies out.
Flies out of the thing into your hand. Is that what you said?
Yes. Can you guys hear me good?
You cut out a little bit, but you're
Okay.
good.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it just flies to my hand, and I just like ready my.
All right. You're using your shield,
Oh,
I assume.
Can't wait. Yeah.
All right. So
As
you're only
that
going to be able to
happens,
one-hand
whoever rolled
damage
the
with
nat
this.
20,
What?
Whoever rolled the nat
Yeah,
20, you just hear someone say, "Well, that was very impressive."
All right.
Or whoever beat a
23
perception.
For anyone who beats a 23, Jim, do you really quickly want to introduce your character?
Wait, what are we rolling
It's just
for? Hold on.
Perception,
voice
really quickly.
at this moment.
Oh, just a voice
Oh.
for the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Pause. Scrambling to find a d20. I love rolling perception. I don't know if you can tell this, but I love boasting them perception.
I got a
skills.
9.
Oh, yeah.
I have a 30. Where are you?
Where are you?
That's
I'm so sorry.
So where are you, buddy?
Off at like what would be like an entrance to the arena, you just hear a voice say, "Well, that's very impressive."
Ayla's gonna like shoot to look exactly at where you're at. And who the hell are you?
Do they see anything, or are you invisible at the moment?
I'm rolling a second time to see.
Oh my god.
I would say I'm invisible.
I have
Alright.
yet to roll under.
Oh,
like,
trickster. Cool.
10 with this dice.
No,
Uh-oh.
just an invisibility potion, I would assume.
Okay.
Something like that.
Invis potion, then. All right.
Yeah.
Jay, your dice is like too nice to me. I have yet to roll under a 10.
I rolled a nat 20 on whether or not I was invisible, so that's why I gave it to myself.
All right.
Be invisible.
Abram, your brother coils for a minute, and you know the telltale sign he's about to spring. And he bolts straight up to you, comes down with the first slash. Does 26 hit?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it does.
Alright.
Yeah.
2, 7,
I think. Oh.
2,
Since I'm wearing
7.
my shield, I do have an AC of 20 right now.
Okay. 12, 2,
Yeah.
7. Wait, hold on. 2, 7, plus 12. 17. Yeah. Ah, these dice are bad to me tonight. First strike basically barges past your shield and cuts down on you for 17 points of damage.
How far away is the entrance to where everyone's sitting?
Oh, Lord. 30, 40, maybe 50 feet.
Okay.
It's not too terribly far. But first strike comes down for 17 damage, and before you can get your bearings, he's back. Oh, that's gonna hit, yeah. Okay. He's back for,
Oh.
I just threw my dice. Where'd it go? Okay. And, second blade comes down, 3. Is that at 3, 6? So that's 9. Plus, for another, 13. Do you want to? Never mind. We'll get to the flavoring in a minute. Your turn.
Oh, okay. All right, I am gonna strike him back. Just a standard hit, nothing crazy.
He's got the same AC you do.
I just got
20.
jump scared by a possum.
Ooh, jump scare. Sorry.
Ow.
That's all I can think
Get
about.
away
I'm
from-
sorry.
You're level
This is
14, right, Musty?
Please.
Let's make sure about that. I'm level 12. Second. My bad. I never got to upgrading this guy. I have 2 more levels. Where should I put him?
1 second. I'm just gonna do your HP really quickly because that's all I have time for. What's your con bonus? Like, what's your like the number, the plus what?
+6.
+6 to con?
What's your constitution stat?
16. Is that right?
That would be a +3.
+3.
+3. Okay.
Do you have 130 HP?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I said +6 because I.
Okay. Is your HP already set to 130?
No, it's at 112. Let me put it up there.
Okay, 130. Cool. I will get to everything else later.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay. So just set. Now I don't remember how much damage he did. Oh well.
You did 17. You did 17. I'm
17, and then I think it was 17 both turns.
Okay, so I'm at a crisp 100 HP.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Something like that.
All right, your turn.
Well, yeah, I swung for a 22.
Okay, that hits. So it's only single-handed for your weapon.
Yeah, sorry, I feel. Sorry, what do you do again? Yeah, 2d10, 2d10.
That's 2d8 for single hand.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
2d8
plus your strength.
Oh, so 10 plus. It's been a minute. One second, let me pull it up. My strength 16, so it's a
+3.
+3.
Yeah. All right. So 13 damage.
13. Add an extra 1d8 because improved divine smite.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Add an extra d8.
It's an additional 4 damage, so 17 damage.
Okay. 17.
I
Are
hit him back
you
with 7
adding
damage.
are you adding a smite on top of that or no?
Not that first one. But I have multi-attack, so
25. You hit him for
level-
how much damage again?
Oh, let's add that all up. 17 for that first hit.
Okay, 17.
Now let me roll for the second.
All right.
Ah, that's bad. That's unfortunate. I got 15, which does not.
All right. You want to set the scene for how this first round goes down? So
Yeah, so basically what happens is
he hits you, like, he does hit you
yeah,
twice.
he comes down, he hits me with like a very quick double slash with his sword.
The heavy-handed
then,
1-2.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Oh,
commentating.
Oh, okay,
Go.
sorry. Oh, okay. And then like I smack the sword away and I hit him on
Hit him on the
second
backstroke.
like Doug's. Yeah, I hit him with a back. Well, like I smack with my left hand, like the sword out of the way, and then I hammer,
Yeah,
which
but
I hit him in the side, and then I bring back and
but
ducks.
he like uses his sword and just parries it off to the side. Audience
Yeah.
commentary if you want. Audience commentary?
I don't think Cerulean is conscious enough yet to have commentary.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ayla?
we're a little early in the
Very,
fight.
very solid fighting.
Alright. Yeah, it's a bit early. Anyway. Round
I'm using
2.
it as like to analyze how the family operates. She's so confused.
Yeah, these two fight very differently. Round 2, he's going for 2 attacks. That first one's gonna hit. Eek, 5, and then 5, 12. 17 damage on the first one. Oh wait, hold up, I didn't roll enough. 20 damage on the first one. Nope,
Alright.
correction, 24. I keep forgetting to add the rage bonus, so 24 damage on the first strike.
Dang. Kind of hurts.
And that second one hits.
I fought
It
off.
kind of hurts. I don't have a lot of HP. I just do
4,
damage.
4 plus
If it makes you feel better, you have more HP than I do.
4 plus 7, 11.
Yeah, but like I think we've only
Another
got
15.
turns.
Another 15.
15?
Yeah, another 15 on
Yeah,
top of the first 17 or first 24.
All right.
Remember, you do have lay on hands as an action. It would deny you the ability to hit him back, but
I'm gonna bonk him.
all right. You going for the
Is it
counter?
my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I forget since it's been so long. Does Etheric Conduit cast an action to activate?
That's we never specified. I will let you bonus action it this time until we get it actually hammered out.
Okay, we gotta get that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still a work in progress.
Because he's using a hammer and hammer it out.
Oh. Fudge. All right. Go ahead and use that.
Yeah, just as a bonus action, just boom.
Light or dark
I
sided?
believe.
Because that affects your.
Yeah, let's see here. The light sided gives me.
Again, this is
That's
still an
right.
ability I
Sorry.
might go back and adjust for you so it actually works well. So.
Yeah.
Because some of it doesn't
Trying to
work
read
all that
this.
well.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's just go. I remember dark sided
All right.
efficient, effective.
All right.
It's like light side is like speed, dark side is damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with dark side.
All right. You gain the bonuses from that.
Yes. All right. Let's hit him with.
Let's go again.
Let's go with. Let's do it. Let's hit it again. So.
Attack number 1.
All right. Yeah. Let me just roll. Oh, I forgot about that. I can hit a third time with multi attack if I crit, which I always do.
Fair, because adamantine. We missed it the first
Yeah.
time. We'll get it next time. I don't have
Yeah.
like the brain power to.
You're good. It is 10:45 p.m. It's
Yeah.
24 hit.
24 does hit. Try and make this fight go fast. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we
I
can
guess I
get-
know that it does.
So that we can get Jim's character introduced and then.
Yeah. My bad. You know what that means? I'm just loading it with every divine. All of it.
All right.
I can't do that, but I'm gonna put the level 3 one on.
All right. Go ahead.
Boom, boom. So that's. I'm just gonna roll out the 3/8 standard attack.
All right. So 2d8
That was-
plus how many d8s of?
Well, I did the 2d8, but then I added the.
Is it 3d
Divine
3d8 or how many d8s is the divine smite?
The divine smite I think is 4.
4d8.
if I'm
All right.
not- So I'm gonna add that as well.
All right.
4d8.
4d8.
Wow, I'm rolling so poorly. So 48 plus the 3d8, that's. And then
How
from
much-
that,
How
there's
much?
an additional. Sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the additional 2d8 from the etheric charge.
Ooh, you going ham, boy?
I'll be placing down
Oh my goodness.
damages.
Oh my god.
25 damage for the attack.
25. All right.
Yeah, 25.
I need my calculator. All right. Next attack.
All right. Let's do it. 1d4 or 1d20. Those bonuses. 17 misses.
Yeah.
But I critted, so I get that third slash.
Yes, you do.
Maybe we should have done a 2v1. 27 damage, or 27 to hit. That I'm just gonna add all the 6. Here, let's see. Six, 9, 98. Another 29 damage.
All right. You're laying into him, but he's taking it, man. Like he slashes you twice again. This heavy greatsword carving into you, and you spin back on him, and you smack him once. Go to smack him again, and he deflects it off. But then you come up with a third and just bash him. He's still on his feet though. All right. Round 3. Audience, you're able to commentate whenever. Don't wait for me to ask you.
From behind everyone, you hear,
Holy
well, that
smokes.
wasn't as impressive as I hoped.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fully visible now. You can see a silver dragonborn and like a very rugged but purple robe.
I'm sorry, did you say a silver dragonborn?
Yes.
Yes.
Aelin has problems. Aelin's having an aneurysm. Aelin, and I don't think you understand why, but Aelin is having an absolute aneurysm seeing another silver dragonborn. Oh, you're
Grim's
shitting
not
on
silver.
me.
Grim is gray.
Gray, silver, they're close enough, and Aelin is more focused on the fact that her comrade is fighting his brother, and that same brother absolutely caught Cerulean to basically suicide bomb. And she's having an aneurysm. She doesn't see many dragonborns, and Gray and Silver are too close together at this point.
All right.
You're fucking on shitting on my dick. God damn it.
All right.
Calm down. It's fine.
Okay. Round 3 is going again. Oh, that misses. That first one's a miss.
Rip.
Second one does hit, though. We're going. 1.
Is it possible for me to drop my
4.
shield mid-fight, or have I already...
I
Yes,
wouldn't.
move to that
1, 4.
Well, it doesn't really help me.
6. It does. Yeah. 6.
It helps. I promise you it helps.
6.
It's giving me +1 AC
6.
when I
You
should
could
have.
technically
No, it's
use
plus 2 AC. 6, 10.
Oh, it's plus. Oh, so I'm 21.
16.
I'm
Yeah.
21 AC, not 20.
16. Plus 4. He misses that first strike. But the second strike comes back around. 20 damage. 20 damage.
Alright. Alright. Ow.
Ow, indeed.
Indeed. Oh, jeez.
It's your turn, though.
Alright. Alrighty, son.
Alrighty,
Alright,
bro.
I'm gonna hit. Alright, bruv. You have hit me too much. Okay. Let's slam it. We're adding Thunderous Smite to this one.
Alright. That'll knock him a few feet back, but...
And add 2d6 thunder damage to the target.
Alright.
Alright.
You're using a level 1 spell slot for that? Because
Yeah.
Thunderous is a level 1.
Yeah, I'll use that. That didn't work. One second.
Did you hit the attack bow is the next question.
25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll your damage. Also, I promise you the shield helps.
So 36 plus,
3d6.
let's see, 36 damage plus 7. That's
43.
43. Yeah,
Oh!
43 damage.
Okay.
on the first of my 3 strikes.
All right.
I think this is my last level 4 Divine Smite, though. I don't get to do this again.
You going for another Divine Smite?
That's what I've been slamming him with. 26 to hit again for the second attack.
All right.
Roll 9d8. An additional 36 damage.
Jeez. I can't even half this because most of it's magical.
What are the odds that 2
power of the
98 rolls are both 36?
Wait, I didn't. Holy shit! But all of my attacks were other magical. I didn't know I'd be doing more damage if I said they were magical.
Like, that's the anyway. Well, they come from a magic damage source. Like, I wasn't halving parts of it. Like, there were some parts that were getting halved, though.
Cerulean swords count as magic in overcoming.
The lightning damage does. The wind damage is pretty much slashing, extra slashing damage. And barbarians are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So,
well, the thing
since most of I wasn't halving the lightning one.
Well, magic ancestral weapons. Your attacks with ancestral weapons count as magical for purposes of overcoming resistance.
It's not resistance to non-magical. It's resistance to certain damage types.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so the first attack back misses. Second one will hit. 2, 7, 22 plus another 4, 22. 33 damage. Yeah. 33 damage as the second strike hits. The first strike missed.
All right. I have hit 8 HP, so that concludes our duel.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right. Do you want to flavor how it goes, or?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm slamming down on him. You know, bringing the hammer down.
It's bad. You got closer than Cerulean did, if you want to know.
You know, I don't, yeah. But I'm just slamming him, and then like finally, I just missed that third strike, and he just slashes my side, and then slashes clean across the front of my chest, and I just like fall back, like just 6 steps, just breathing heavily, bleeding everywhere, and I'm like, yeah, that's about as good as I remember, brother. And then I like fall face first down.
His
Has
rage
Abram
fades,
ever won
and
a
he's
fight
just...
against your son?
No, not really.
Well, shame.
That was a lot more exciting near the end, though.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Who?
I mean,
Where
you
come?
never asked my name, so...
I asked who you are 4 times. You never gave it to me.
You just showed up.
Okay, calm down, calm down.
Walked
My
it
name is
through
Kevin.
over there. And...
That's
Kevin?
it, just Kevin. Yes.
The urge to hit you with a chair.
Why are
is
you
so
here?
wrong.
Why are you threatening me? I've just shown up.
You look a lot like somebody I know. Not exactly the same, but real similar. And he.
Oh yeah, because all of us Dragonborns look the same. I see how it is.
I think he's gray and you're silver, so mild differences, but closer in color than most. Also, he is the reason that there is a giant scar on my shoulder blade, and I have some problems with him. So, you'll have to
I
forgive me
get
for
the blame
timing.
for that. I
You
see
don't get
how
the
it is.
blame for that?
Anyways,
Remind me a lot
no,
of
but seriously, what are you doing here?
Who else are you here?
Like actually. Like, you just came in here, like, trying to sneak in, like, when
I
you
didn't
were...
Sneak in? I yelled.
You were
and
invisible.
You were
only, like,
invisible.
No one
I
could
mean,
see you.
how else was I supposed to get in?
You walk in.
Walk in?
The arena is free. Like,
Look, okay, some of us like to keep our identities a little hidden, more hidden than others.
Well, that's exactly why you're suspicious.
Well, I mean,
That
I
is-
ran out of invisibility potion, so you can actually see who I am now. So
Gosh, teach you to
But
chat.
the fact
You
that you're
have the
invisible
most
in the first
backwards.
place is the problem.
I've heard some
we don't
backwards
need
ass
to worry about
logic.
why I was invisible in the first place. Okay.
Why were you invisible in the first place?
You don't need to know.
Ayla, out of habit and just knowing people like Tyrock and Yurio exist, she's gonna check her pockets to make sure she has everything still.
I didn't steal anything from you yet.
Okay, yeah, key phrase is yet.
Well, I mean, I've stolen a lot from a lot of people, so
Regrettably, I have friends who have sticky fingers, and I still like to check when someone who was invisible shows up suddenly behind me, and despite asking 4 different times who they are, I don't get an answer.
I've told you who I am.
No, you
Yeah.
haven't.
No,
I
you're
am Kevin. My name is Kevin. You happy now?
That doesn't tell me who you are, or why you are here, or why you were invisible. All I know is your name.
You don't need to know the rest of that, okay?
Here, let me show you how to give an introduction. Hello, my name is Aelith Lunarvale, and I'm a Death Domain Cleric. It is a pleasure to meet you. Why are you here?
Hello, my name is Kevin. I like to steal things.
Oh my god.
Why are you here?
I'm going to have an
Well,
aneurysm.
I saw someone like 500 feet in the sky just kind of like fall, and you know, I was
Aelith's gonna shoot a
curious,
look to
and I was-
Yurio.
and I was in the area, and I was like,
Cerulean.
you know,
God, I'm tired.
I'm still invisible.
Why
Probably
are you-
that time,
why are you
and then I,
blaming
like,
Yurio for
stood
this?
up, and then I forgot
just
I was
gonna shoot a
invisible,
look
so
at
I
Cerulean.
yelled, and then you guys noticed me, so I figured I may as well come by, and so that, yeah, that's kind of how it happened.
You have some of the most backwards logic I've ever heard.
The twist.
Would
What the
you
heck?
ignore someone falling 500 feet from the sky?
A doctor. Clearly, I wouldn't.
Good question for everyone here. Would any of you ignore someone falling 500 feet from the sky?
No.
I
Depends
would
on
Well,
probably
I
how
wouldn't
hungry I am.
person
sneak
falling
my
from
way
the sky.
in. Cerulean, shut up. You were the one who fell from the sky. You were partially limited. Listen. I would not ignore it, but I would not feel the need to turn invisible and sneak my way in.
I was just already invisible when I had seen it happen. Okay?
You could end your invisibility.
No, it was just a thing I drink, and then like it turns me invisible. I'm out now, unfortunately.
That's called a
And-
potion.
You can
Yeah,
end
those things.
potion effects. It's
Oh my
not-
god.
Wait, you can?
I'm going to have an aneurysm because of you.
No, you cannot
This is the...
voluntarily end a potion effect.
yes, you can.
No.
Because otherwise, you would just not be uninvisible after attacking someone.
Okay, that's a different.
guys.
That's a different effect.
Real quick, I have to interject. I have to go to bed now by order of my mother. But I am passed out, so it would make sense that I will not be role playing for the rest of this.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Patch
Have a good
on your
night.
shoulder.
We're close to ending off anyway, so we'll do
You
more
can-
fights next
Anyways,
time.
the invisibility was completely unrelated to me entering this arena. Okay?
You know what? Fine. Fair enough. Kevin, pleasure to meet you. I'm going to have an aneurysm. I'm another rogue. Hooray.
Kevin puts out his arm. Like, do you shake hands or?
I
you know,
do shake hands. Ayla's gonna like take off her gloves because it's just become habit to wear them, and so now she still has black fingertips. But I'm assuming they're pressed back now, and she's going to shake his hand. It's a pleasure. Oh, that feels weird. I can feel your hand. Ew.
What do you mean? You can feel my hand? Can't everyone do that?
I can't feel anything in my fingertips. Why do you think they're black? Just aesthetics?
I've seen a lot of weird things today. Again, I came here because someone fell out of the sky.
Right. Well, the black used to be like to my wrist, and then it's back into just the fingertips. So yes, currently it's weird to be able to feel things on my hands again.
Okay.
Long story. Very long story.
I won't ask any further questions then.
Probably smart.
All right. And with that, that is where we are going to end the session.
Hooray!
Bye,
Hooray.
stream!
Bye, nerds!
Sad.
Bye,
Peace.
stream!